And welcome back, guys, to the playoffs for the University Esports UK and Republic of Ireland Winter 2023 Valorant season. It is Divin, and I'm co-casting again with Kubli. Kubli, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite great. I'm very excited for these matches. Last week it went all the way to the third match and overtime. So I'm just excited to see what happens today.
Yeah, exactly. We do have today the Roehampton Yetis versus the Bristol Bar Greys. We do have the upper bracket, and we're actually quite excited to see. We did see Roehampton Yetis last week as they played Blue Jays. So yeah, that was an exciting game, and I'm ready for another exciting game, of course. And we're going to get ready with the brackets, of course. Now, as we said before, they are in the upper bracket section. So whoever wins is going to go to the final stage of this tournament next week. And on the lower bracket, of course, whoever wins is going to face the loser of the upper bracket as well. So, in your own words, Kubli, who do you think might be able to win this best of three today?
Honestly, the Bar Greys have been on a roll recently. They defeated lost splits champions and the splits before that champions. They've just defeated both of them in the upper bracket run. So I'm very intrigued. I think they might just pull it through.
100%. As we said before, if we look at some of their information, three of them actually qualify for the Lion Clash finals, and then three of them actually play the Epic LAN together. So they do have a bit of experience together, as we've seen before. And we also spoke before about Roehampton Yetis not having the most experience because their roster actually just started playing this split. So do you think that maybe that experience will pull the Bristol Bar Greys into winning this game today?
Maybe experience isn't everything, but it definitely does help in matches like these. However, I don't want to count the Yetis out just yet. They showed a great performance last week, so I'm sure they won't disappoint this week either.
Yeah, of course, we do see other rosters between Bristol Bar Greys and Roehampton Yetis. We do have Slicing, Denim, Sim, Coleman, and Wooflin on the University of Bristol Bar Greys' side. And Roehampton Yetis that we had last week. Of course, we have Rudy, Goldo, Modi, Ica as well, and we have Jin as well as a flex. So we do have a bit of experience with the side of Roehampton Yetis. But of course, we are ready to see what the Bristol Bar Greys can do, as we're still waiting for the map vetoes to happen. What maps do you want to expect? What maps do you actually want to see today?
In terms of map selection, I think Ascent is always a good map to see. I really like that we saw it last week, obviously on the third match. It's just a fun map. I just love seeing it, to be honest. I can't lie. It's my favorite map in the game. So another Ascent, honestly, it can't hurt.
100%, and I think Ascent is a very popular map as well, I think, in this tournament as well. But we did see last week Breeze, which is quite an uncommon map, of course, to see in these tournaments. So maybe, we can maybe see it again. We don't mind it. Of course, Ascent is, I would say, is like one of the best, if not the best, sort of like a best of three this side of the map. So I think we might see it today again, hopefully. Again, we might see split. Of course, we did see from Rudy's interview last week that they do have a very strong Haven and Ascent. So I'm assuming you would think that they would pick one of them for this best of three.
Most definitely. The Ascent was very good last week, obviously. Clutching it out in overtime, just great map knowledge in general, to be honest. I don't think they disappointed in any of the maps they played last week.
Yeah, 100%. And I think seeing Haven or Ascent, they have that sort of advantage to kickstart this best of three. Of course, seeing from the Bristol Bar Greys' side, they might like the same maps. You never know. They might like something different. Of course, the veto last time for the Yetis went exactly in their favor. So maybe they have some sort of way to get it again. Again, Haven, it's always a 50-50 with Haven. Realistically, being such an attacking sided map, you also have to have a really strong attacking sided comp, but you can't take away the sort of defensive side from Haven because it's got so many choke points, especially on A. It is, with a good sort of defensive agents, you can really pull through and get that retake.
Most definitely. On Haven, especially, I think it's a lot more set plays, kind of aggression, map control. That's kind of what you're looking for in Haven. And I think the Yetis done it quite well last week. So honestly, I just want to see what the Bristol Baggeries can do.
Yeah, exactly, and of course, with Bristol Bargraves as well. Not a lot of information from them. Of course, we are going to see a brand new team. Of course, they do have, as I said before, they do have some experience. I think three of them have had some experience playing together. But we do see, I think, from this split alone, I think we have seen a lot of changes from different universities and different teams. Of course, they've had a lot of roster changes. But having that experience with three players, beating the Undateables, which, as you said before, was the last year's winners, then beating another team who won 2 years ago, which I believe it was the UCL Silicats, if I'm not completely mistaken. So beating actually, sorry, as we say now, Undateables are actually out of the tournament. So beating two of the teams that actually won the tournament is actually quite big. So you would assume they've got that confidence to pull it through and go to the finals.
And most definitely beating, last splits winners and the split before that. I feel like they're definitely on a high right now. They're doing really well, obviously, beating everyone beforehand. But I'm just a bit interested to see what they can do against such an aggressive team like the Yetis. Obviously, Undateables, they're a bit more, standard, a bit more procedural. But the Yetis, they're a bit more unorthodox, definitely. So I'm a bit curious to see how they would react to how they play.
Yeah, to be fair, we did see a lot of off metas as the bans have started, and we do see Breeze already out of the map pool. So unfortunately, we aren't going to see Breeze today. Are you sort of shocked, or were you kind of already used to the fact that Breeze might get banned? To be fair,
honestly, I'm not surprised Breeze got banned. It's not really a popular map in Valorant, definitely, especially because it's a lot more sightlines, and it's a lot less strategy. I'd say it's just more gunfights, to be honest. So banning Breeze, it's honestly not the worst thing in the world, but it's a shame.
Yeah, well, unfortunately for you as well, Kubli Ascent has also been banned from the map pool from the side of Bristol Bargraves, and we are going to see the first map from the Roehampton Yetis, which is actually Bind. So we actually are seeing a very different veto from last week, as we do see Lotus coming in on the second map, and of course the decider, which we're waiting soon for, will be split actually. So literally a complete different veto to what it was last week. We've got Bind on the first side, which is a pick of Roehampton Yetis. The pick of Bristol, the pick of Roehampton Yetis actually. Sorry, we are going to see Lotus coming in from the Bristol Bargraves, and of course we do have the decider, which is split. So a complete different veto, complete different maps. What do you think is going to happen?
Honestly, I mean, I got no clue. We got no past data on any of these maps from any of these teams. But obviously, they picked up for a reason. So I'm still holding out to see an interesting match from both sides.
Yeah, 100%. As both of the teams are get ready to set into the lobby, as we ready for the first map. As we said before, it is going to be Bind as our first map. So it's going to be quite interesting. Now, Bind is, for me personally, I think it's changed over the sort of years that the map's been changed and the sort of little bits and bobs of the map's been changed. But I think it's been heavily defensive side. I think if you've got a strong defensive side, it can be very, very hard because Bind is such a small map. We've seen a lot of attacking teams, of course, pull the double smokes as well, which is quite popular nowadays with Bind. But sort of having that double controller even on defense as well, it's so difficult to even infiltrate it, to even penetrate it. But do you think we're going to see sort of that double controller side on this map?
Most definitely. Double controller is very prominent on this map because of just how Viper is as an agent. She's very defensive, so even without like the extra defense that you would get normally from a Sentinel or something else, Viper just really kind of holds that place still in the team as being more defense focused. But on attack, she's also very useful as her wall can be used on just almost anywhere.
Yeah, 100%. And Bind, of course, as we said before, such a small map. So realistically speaking, if you were to even get like a 5-7 or a 6 or even an 8-4 in that sort of attacking side, even though you're at such a big deficit, I think being on the defensive side, you can easily pull it back. So we're just gonna have to wait and see as both teams are ready to kickstart, and we are very, very sure to see in the agent selects of both teams. Do you have any sort of agents in mind that you would prefer to see in this game?
I feel like a raise would be a bit interesting. Obviously, raise on bind is very prominent because of just the teleport spam. Um, but due to her recent nerfs, actually, because of the blast packs, I don't think she's going to be played that well, to be honest, because the entry potential is significantly decreased because of that.
Yeah, 100%.
However, I'm still holding out for it. I still would like to see her raise. You know, she's like an icon on this map, and I would just love to see her again.
Yeah, 100%, and you're 100% correct as well. We have seen a lot of duelists in the last couple of weeks and months of different patch notes of Raze being nerfed, Jet being nerfed, but that's also pulling a lot of different different duelists coming through. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if we do get Yoru in this map per se,
Oof,
as it is potentially quite an interesting pick. And I say that, and Ika's already interlocked it.
that is very controversial, but you know, honestly, if anyone can make it happen, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Ica. So
Yeah, 100%. And we've seen Ika's play in the last game against the Blue Jays, and he was absolutely insane. But let's talk a little bit about the agent comp, as we see again, and we've been talking about Roehampton Yetis as off-meta sort of teams. We see the double duelist coming through, and we see the Sage, Sky, and the Brimstone. So a very unorthodox team. From the other side is exactly what we expected, the double controller, but the double duelist. So both teams have actually opted for realistically no sentinel. So how do you think that's going to roll out, especially with flanks now being available for both teams?
obviously, as I stated before, Viper is still very defense focused, even as a controller. So honestly, in terms of defense, I don't think it's going to matter that much, but flanks are definitely going to be abused this game. I mean, having no sentinel be able to watch any of the flanks, it's, you know, you're going to need to have a person there, or you're just going to be at a disadvantage. You're going to have to keep checking your back, and eventually you're just going to slip up one time and someone's going to flank when you don't expect it.
100%. As we're ready to kickstart the first round, we have Ica in the shower position going straight away through with the Frenzy. So a little bit of damage towards Slicings as he's down to 74, and Ica's going to teleport away. But we can see already how deep they're going through. Denim gets one, and Modi does get a trade. So Roehampton already straight away and ready to get that bomb down.
Modi getting two there with the frenzy upon entry. Very crucial there for the side take. However, they run in immediately. Slicings gets one, but gets taken out by Jin. A 3v2 on the side here.
Oh, and Modi gets a triple kill. So it's all down to Coleman in a 1 versus 2 in this position. Modi with a triple kill with the frenzy, as Coleman does have the HP necessary for it. It's against two people, as already the lineup from Brimstone is going to go through. But Coleman has got to do something spectacular in this position to get anything done. As he is going to check his right, he does get one, but Jin does get the refrag. So it's the first round for Roehampton Yetis.
Jin there immediately swinging, not even hesitating for a second and making sure to get the trade. Very good team play there from the Yetis. It's what you expect.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. As we are ready to kickstart the second round of the off bind, we are going to see the full buy coming in from both from the Roehampton Yetis, as we are going to see an eco coming in from Bristol Bargrey. So of course the Trailblazer is going to come in through the good flash, as Modi is already straight in. The flash is going to roll through. Can Coleman get anything? Yes, he does with this frenzy, as he does get one. Goldo does get a refrag. So a 4 versus 4 in this position.
a huge pick for Coleman there. Unfortunately, being alone, had to get traded eventually. Wasn't much he could have done. Now it's a 4v3 with Sheriffs.
We're going to go quickly into a break, guys, and we will come back.
I don't wanna fall for you, oh no. But you make it so hard. Watching you dance all night, baby, is making me fall hard. Trying to take a deep breath, but I just can't control my lungs. Ooh. Trying to hide my cold sweat, but I just keep on talking in tongues. It's a funny situation that I got myself into. I can't help my own frustration, 'cause I think, yeah, I think I like it. I think I like it. Got nothing to lose. 'Cause I think I like it. Tell me if you like me too. How can you move the way you do? It's making me crazy, yeah. You're moving just like you own the room. Make it look easy. I wanna take you away to somewhere we can be by ourselves. I see you looking my way, so maybe it's not all in my head. It's a funny situation.
Okay, so we are back to the live. Apologies for a little bit of the break, and we are back, and it looks like Roehampton Yetis are running away with it, as it is going to be 4-1 for them. Sixth round has commenced, and the bomb is just about to go down, actually, as Chin
30
is
seconds
ready.
left.
And it looks like a retake for the
One enemy remaining.
Oh, an ace there from Japanese Denim. Incredible crosser placement, good spray transfer. That's what you like to see. Unfortunately, couldn't catch the other 3 kills, but you know, the way it ends is always the nicest anyway. So
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, what an ace for Japanese Denim, as we are going to see the operator going in game right now from St. Wolflin, from the Bristol Bargraves side. But again, we've been speaking about the off-meta side from Roehampton Yetis, and it's been working for them. As we said before, they're starting on the attacking side. So 4 rounds already, it's already a strong side for them.
most definitely, they are a very unorthodox team, and I don't think many players are ready for what they have, you know, in store. Like Oyoru, who prepares to fight Oyoru on any map? But seeing it on Vine, it's honestly, it's incredible. As soon as I say that, he teleports 2 players and gets shot down. But you know, generally speaking, it's working out for them.
Yeah, I don't think Ike expected Bristol Bargraves to play in so heavy towards that shower position, as the smoke went so deep and had nobody to sort of help him and support him. So Ike is already down quite easily into the round. But again, Roehampton Yetis are still going towards that 8th position, as it is just St. Wolflin and Brimstone alone on site to try and hold this down.
Deity's slowly walking up through showers, slowly clearing it. One player in short hiding from the op. He knows someone is there. He hears the jump spot. He doesn't- The res comes through, and unfortunately, Jin swings wide, but not wide enough, and he's taken out by St. Wolfling.
Yeah, Rogue has just rezzed Ica, so he's still a 5 versus 4. But Golder might peek into it, as
30
St. Wolfling
seconds
is
left.
going to get a double kill. So with 25 seconds left, does Modi really want to give him a 5 versus 2? When with 20 seconds, they might be opting to save, and that's exactly what is happening. So the 3rd round for Bristol Bargraves, and I think we spoke a bit too soon. I think they're ready to come back and make it level pegging.
10 seconds left.
Most definitely. I mean, momentum is just so obvious in this game. It's honestly shocking. The second they won that round before, it just gave them the momentum to win the next round for free. And the op, absolutely great use of that weapon. You know, sometimes it's a bit of a glass cannon situation where you kind of get one and you can't really get out. But he managed to just keep his position and not let the Roehampton Yetis move anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And saving 3 guns into the next round allows the Yetis to then fall by 4 Phantoms and a Vandal. So realistically speaking, they've got the money to purchase this round, as it is going to be the 8th round. So Bristol Bargraves have got a chance to make it a 4-4. and continue their streak of rounds to make it 3. Again, Saint is heavy on that box position. He's fully flashed though, so already there is warning that Saint is here. Modi is going to be the first point of contact after the Trailblazer, so Saint Wolfman is absolutely detained, and I've got sides, so they can plan his bomb. Modi gets one, and he gets out of there safely.
Gets out of there safely, but Safe Wolfling is not letting it down easy. Gets one to trade. Nade gets thrown on the plant. Does a bit of chip damage, but not enough to stop it. And now we're in a 4v4 region.
Oh, we say that Modi and Jin gets a double kill, and that is good for them. Can it get even more? No, Sim does get the refrag, so 2 versus 3. And Sim goes through the Toxic, and he gets another one. So that is ridiculous from him. And it is going to be a 2
Last player
this spray,
standing.
unfortunately, isn't as great as he expected it to. Coleman in a 1 versus 2. He dodges the
One
back, he
enemy
gets
remaining.
one. Does he know that Sky is in the same position as he's looking for half it, but Goldo is going to refrag. So 5-3 for the Roehampton Yetis, and a good sort of kickback to start up this sort of that round lead that we had before, as a good round coming in from Roehampton Yetis, I would say.
Most definitely. Goldo there with a very nice pre-fire through the box. Knows the player is low from his teammates call out. Doesn't need to swing wide. Doesn't need to risk anything. He just had the round in the bag, and he knew it because of the higher HP.
Yeah, 100%. As we do see both of the Jets already on top of the Lord, 14-5 and 10-5 respectively.
Get out of my way!
As again, Roehampton Yetis are looking to go towards that A position. Saint Wolflin is the first point of contact, as Modi is going to be there as well. He misses the shot in Rogue with a beautiful kill. Slicing does get a refrag, so it is a 4 versus 4. Ike is already deep in with the Judge, and the Spike is about to go down.
Naga
Spike
holding
planted.
down right there with a Judge. Very close quarters. I don't think many things are going to get past him, as Rogue just instantly one-tap slicing. Doesn't even let him through the door. Absolutely a disgusting shot. And now we're in a 3v4 with the bomb ticking.
Yeah, what a round from Rogue. The Sage gets the entry and gets another kill as well. So Bristol Bargraves are in a bit of a tough situation, as Ica doesn't get the tank, so it is going to Judge one to the dome, as it's just Sim left around in the Judge position, and Ica gets another one with the Judge, and Jin, well, gets the last one.
One enemy
Now
remaining.
it's starting to expand.
Judge and lamps just goes as well as bread and butter. It just really does. It's absolutely disgraceful what you can do with that weapon in that such a close quarter like area. It's insane. Now the Yetis feeling quite good about themselves. Good economy to boot. Honestly, the next round is looking like free. However, we do have Sim on the side of the Barg Res with a hero Vandal. Very curious to see how he manages to utilize that this round.
Yeah, the Glass Vandal, we shall say, as he's using no armor, so most likely he does have money for the next round. But to opt for that, it's so deep. Goldo gets one on a very overzealous Saint Wolfling trying to push in quite deep. Then it does molly the long side, so it is going to be Roehampton Yetis with full 5 people on that A-long position. But do they know that it is stacked? So either they can switch or still continue throughout the push.
I really wonder if they are going to TP here. They have all 5 players in long. Can't even clear hookah like this. It's gonna be a bit hard, but it looks like they're going for it anyway. Immediately walking out onto site. Oh, taking out Japanese Denim. Taking out Sim. Modi gets a double. Jin gets one. And there's only one player left.
One enemy remaining.
Coleman on A with only a stinger. It's not looking good for him.
Yeah, and Modi just goes in absolutely ham and gets a double kill. And that's what exactly what you want from your
Spike
Jet to go
planted.
through to get those 2 kills and to win that round for you. Coleman really looking for some exit frags, even if he can try and get one potentially, and unfortunately not. Jin gets the last kill, and it is 7-3 for Roehampton Yetis. And they're looking to even get the lead even more worse for the Bristol Bargraves.
Pay attention. I learned something.
Most definitely. For the side of the Bargraves, the economy isn't looking the best. Some half armors, but at least they all have rifles. So they can have some kind of kickback this round. But unfortunately, the Yetis just have such a good economy that it wouldn't even matter if they lose one round. The next round, they can fall by anyway. And I'm pretty sure the round after that, they can fall by as well. So it's looking a bit unfortunate from the side of the Bargraves.
Yeah, 100%. As looking at the side of Roehampton Yetis, they've got money to literally buy for the next 2 rounds of this half. So economy, money, and guns are basically not an issue for them. But what is an issue is potentially trying to get these last 2 rounds to make it even worse for the Bar Greys, as slicing is playing quite deep. So realistically, will Roehampton Yetis be aware as they're playing a crossfire? Saint is probably looking to bait for slicing, as he will try and get a couple of kills. Can Saint Wolfling do anything? But they're not going to check him, but slicing gets 2, and that's exactly what you want. Saint Wolfling gets 1 as well. So no check.
Spike down A.
To here, Jin tapping the bomb one time, trying to draw out any kind of opponent, trying to take a 1v1. Unfortunately, he will get shot from behind through a smoke, and now it's looking like a 1v2.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, and as we say that, Japanese Demon gets the last kill, and that is a good round coming in from the side of Bristol Bar Greys, as they're looking to get that 5-7 underway, which is unfortunately not the best.
Last round
half you would
in the
expect
half.
from a defensive side map. But anyways, other than that, we are going to see both teams full buy-in the last round of the first half.
Most definitely. The flash from Sim there last round was huge for the Bar Greys, blinding that Euro ult so he couldn't clear the corner properly. And then due to that, Slicing's just got 2 kills for free. It was a very crucial flash that most people would not have, thought about to throw.
100%, and we are going to see coming in as Roehampton Yetis are looking for more of a default position. We say that St. Wolfling does get already 1 onto goal though, so a very good start for the Bar Greys. But yeah, Roehampton Yetis are playing something that they haven't done before this game, and that's playing nice and slow. So a bit of a split B position as Jin is looking to clear off Japanese Denim, but it doesn't matter as Denim is a bit too quick. Rogue does get a refrag, so 4 versus 3. Rogue almost does get refragged as well. Sim looking for another kill in this position as Modi and Wolfing are fighting.
Scout destroyed.
Most definitely here with Slicing using the Razor to knowing his last round, might as well chuck it out, and he did. Getting Icon now, it's a 4v2 for the side of the Bar Greys, but Rogue gets 2 and now has Rez equalized and got the advantage, but unfortunately Safe Wolfings takes him out immediately.
And we say that, and Ica gets another one as well. So he's down to Coleman in 1 versus 2. What a round from Sage to win that position. Coleman does get 1, and he's had Modi from the TP. But what a dink from Modi to get 8-4. And what a half, I would say, for the Roehampton Yetis to kickstart the first map.
Most definitely there. Modi with a nice clean tap to the head and then a body shot right after the finish.
One enemy remaining.
It's looking
30
quite good for
seconds
the
left.
Yetis, having a 4-round advantage. Even if they lose pistol underground after that, they'll still be up by 2 rounds. They're looking quite comfortable here on Bind.
Yeah, 100%. As we're ready to kickstart the second half, now the Roehampton Yetis have moved into the defensive side. So with a 4-round lead, they're looking quite comfortable on the defensive side. We said this before. Bind is quite a defensive-sided map. It can still be infiltrated quite decently if you've got a good enough attacking side, and we know that they do from the side of the Bar Greys with Jet and Arrays. So let's see how they're going to start the first round. The Trailblazer is going to go straight away towards that shower position, and they're going to get the ult point for Rogue, and they've already got a sight here. As Ica does get one back though, so it's a 5v4 situation.
5v4 here with Ico being low, Sim getting 1, equalizing it, a 4v4. I'm sure that Ico is going to play it safe, wait for Sky to heal, but Jin gets taken out in showers. Now a 3v4 with 2 people on the flank.
Yeah, 100%. And we do see Goldo and Modi on the backside, seeing if they can do anything in this scenario, but they're not checking the left side. The woman here is absolutely dead to right, and Goldo does get a double kill, but Sim does get Modi on the side. So it is up down to Goldo in a 1 versus 2 to try and see if he can continue this sort of run that they've had. He got the HP, but unfortunately doesn't have the time, as the ping is going to go through. How is he not dead in that position? But he is dead now. St. Wolfling gets the last kill. And the first round of the second half goes to the Bar Greys.
Very well played from the Bar Greys there. They took sight very early on, realizing no players really holding it, that maybe there was a stack showers, and there was. So they definitely played their hand well, especially pushing forward into CT, getting that early aggression. that you really want after a side take.
Yeah, 100%. As we are going to see the full buy coming in from the bar guys and a full eco with just a sheriff for Modi. So realistically speaking, it should be a quick 8-6 for the side of the bar guys. But as I said, anything can happen. As a Trailblazer doesn't really catch anyone, but there's literally everyone on side. Saywolfling gets one with the ghost, but Slice didn't get one as well. But
One enemy remaining.
side, but not really a massive deficit, as it was probably the quickest round of this game so far.
A very fast round, absolutely blitzed through. Everyone just fought each other right at the beginning, and honestly, the A's unfortunately could not come out on top as the person with the sheriff did die immediately. You know, we've seen Modi do some disgusting things with that weapon, so honestly, him going out first was a bit sad. I was really wanting to see something crazy happen.
Yeah, but we can't take it away from him. He's on 18 and 9, so he's still on a double KD, even though they've lost the last 2 rounds. But now they've got a full buy to Road with the smoke of Brimstone. But look where slicing is. Modi, we say that he gets an instant kill. The quick frag for him. Jin gets a refrag as well, and Rogue is going to wall out to a quick start for the Rogue gets two as well. And it is just
Last player
1
standing.
versus 3.
Spike
He gets
down
2 in
A.
that position with the Spectre for 1 versus 2 performance. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the gun as Iger is going to refrag through the wall. What a round for Coleman. He could have gotten spicy there.
Most definitely, if only he had another weapon by his side, something dangerous would have happened. Especially with the spray he done through the smoke, it was quite accurate. If only he had a Phantom, he could have even killed the person Heaven, making it a 1v1. But unfortunately, the Spectre, not really too good at those ranges.
Yeah, 100%. As we said before, the Spectre, such a deadly weapons close range, as we see as it took the dome of Goldo in that position. But the 9th round did go for the side of Yetis, but we are going to see a full buy coming in for the side of the Roehampton Yetis, as we do have a bit of an issue regarding pause match timers. But anyways, what a good round for the Roehampton Yetis to start off that sort of comeback. They did lose the first 2 rounds, of course. But again, winning that buy round, realistically speaking, but we are going to see a full buy coming in from the side of Bargrays. So, what do you reckon? What do Roehampton Yetis need to change in order to win the next round?
Honestly, to win the next round, they need to show some more of that aggression that they're really known for, even on defense. I mean, we do see it here quite often in showers. They smoke off showers and then they fight for the orb. You know, show that early aggression that they're really known for. Or maybe they should focus on short instead, or go to another position. I'm not too sure, as they have stacked B this round. Only 1 player on A being rogue, having to ward off showers.
Yeah, 100%. As we are going to go straight into it. First round, sorry, the first couple of seconds, we are going to see Roehampton Yetis, Bargrays going towards that shower position. Shower, Rogue does get 1 in the meantime with the Bulldog, but nothing's going to happen. Same with the Trailblazer, he's going to kill Rogue here, but no, he's actually taking HP. Modi gets 1 in the meantime as well. So a 5v3 situation, but Bargrays are looking to just dip, and B's completely clear.
Is completely clear. They will be able to hold the bomb down. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll be able to hold site against 5 people on a retake. They really need some early picks here. However, the Yetis, they're waiting for him. They're waiting for someone to peek out elbow. And I think Slicing is about to feel it. That's 3 players there. Slicing only getting 1. And then traded. Only Sim being left.
And we say that he does get 2 in the meantime, but Goldo is going to get the last kill, and it's going to be 10-6 coming in to the for the side of Roehampton Yetis, as the defuse is going to go through. The 10-6 coming in for the side of Yetis, and again getting those 2 rounds back, and we're back to the start of the second half. Really, a 4-round deficit for the side of Bargrays, as they do have the money to buy for another round. As we are going to go quickly to a quick break, we're going to come back into this game.
I don't wanna fall for you, oh no. But you make it so hard. Watching you dance all night, baby, is making me fall hard. Trying to take a deep breath, but I just can't control my lungs. Ooh. Trying to hide my cold sweat, but I just keep on talking in tongues. It's a funny situation that I got myself into. I can help my own frustration, 'cause I think, yeah, I think I like it. I think I like it. Got nothing to lose. 'Cause I think I like it. Tell me if you like me too. How can you move the way you do? It's making me crazy, yeah. You're moving just like you own the room. Make it look easy. I wanna take you away to somewhere we can be by ourselves. I see you looking my way, so maybe it's not all in my head. It's a funny situation that I got myself into. I can help my own frustration, 'cause I think, yeah, I think I like it. I think I like it. Got nothing to lose. 'Cause I think I like it. Tell me if you like me too.
And we are back, guys, with the Roehampton Yetis versus the side of
Here.
Bristol Bargrade. We have lost a
Scout
few
destroyed.
rounds, but it is 12-7 and it is 3 versus 3.
Prepare for hellfire.
Roehampton is to win the game. As it is 8th round for them. But yeah,
Spike down,
losing
B.
a few rounds, of course.
Welcome to
apologies
my
for the
world.
circumstances, but 12-8.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Honestly, if it happens, it will be quite shocking. I honestly, I don't expect to see it, but if I do, it's definitely going to be a pleasant surprise going into overtime here for the first map. The buy from the Yetis is looking a bit dicey this round, unfortunately. So I'm not sure how they'll be able to pull through. It does look like they are planning an ace stack, which the other team might walk straight into.
Yeah, 100%. Bristol Bargrades are looking for a bit of a default position right now to start off the 21st round. Now, of course, we do see the judge coming in from Rogue, so a bit of a, as you said before, dicey situation for the Roehampton Yetis. Realistically, it should be the 9th for the Bristol Bargrades. We see Modi with this Sheriff, and we think all the time, but is Sim going to walk into it? And he's not, as he absolutely literally takes both of their heads down. But are they going to check
Smoke's
Rogue
down.
that judge? There isn't, as Rogue gets one. Goldo does get another one towards the side of Sim. Ica gets one. So it's 2 versus 2.
A 2 versus 2 with both Euro ult and Seekers available. Seekers are getting used. Both positions are revealed. Ica just
up,
swings
girly.
into the ult, gets crossfired. And
Spike
Sims
down
just takes
A.
out the last player there.
Yeah, and that was a bit of a dicey situation. Now,
One enemy
the side
remaining.
of Roehampton Yetis has been really close to 2 versus 2. Potentially that can close up that game and the map, sorry. So now we're going to go into the 22nd round. It is a full buy coming in
Anyone
from
have
the
any
side of
splints?
the Yetis.
I may have jammed
They
my
lose
fingers.
this round. They have to go into
Multiple
an eco,
fingers.
and it's basically all in the last round of of the game, and potentially can go into overtime.
Most definitely a very important round for the Yetis here. Maybe that is why they saved the Euro ult instead, letting it be used for this round, because it's a bit more important and a bit more likely to be more back and forth, as both teams have rifles.
Then see Modi on top of the box as we are looking to see both teams again playing in nice and slow. Not really trying to get overzealous, but a bit of again an A stack coming in from the side of the Yetis as allowing just 2 players. But they're playing a very odd position. Rogue on top of the wall, Goldo underneath the wall. So maybe this is a way to sort of counter-attack the peak from the long side as Coleman gets one towards that A position.
After Coleman getting one, both players deciding to push long instead, trying to go for a pick. They know they need something to get back here. The Seekers are being used. Plus the Raze ult misses Rogue, but gets taken out right after by Slicings. A 2v5 and a save coming in from
I've got your trail.
Yeah, and I think you need to save in that round, especially as the next round you probably have to half buy or potentially full eco. So Bristol Bargrey, as I said before, coming from an 8-4 deficit. Realistically speaking, as we are going to see the 10th round coming in for the Bristol Bargrey.
30 seconds
realistically,
left.
I said, looking at the Yeti side, it's going to have to be an eco. So realistically speaking, you will see Bristol Bargrey winning potentially the next round, and we might see an overtime on our first map.
Most definitely, it's becoming more likely and more. It will become more likely the more rounds go over. To be honest, for the side of the Sorry, my mind is blanking here.
Bristol Bargrays.
For the Bristol Bargrays, thank you. God, I don't know what is going on with me today. But yeah, the side of the Bristol Bargrays is looking more likely as they just have 4x after 4x. And the Yetis unfortunately only have 2 rifles for this round. I'm unsure if the rest of the team is going to decide to save for the next round and try to secure that one instead, or force this round. But it does look like a half buy is coming in for the side of the Yetis.
Yeah, and it will look like a half buy, unfortunately, for them. They don't have the facilities and the economy to sort of full buy into the next round. So the Bristol Bargrays have got a very good chance to make it 12-11 and potentially get it even closer to that overtime in our first map of the day. So Sim looking to go towards that shower position. The wall from Rogue comes in, unfortunately. So nothing can be said about that as they're stuck in shower for now.
Great slowdown there from Rogue, positioning his wall so they have to break multiple pieces to get through no matter what. Slowing down the showers push significantly, giving more time for rotate. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anyone is rotating. Everyone's kind of sticking to their ground, making sure no one gets flanked because they don't really have any sentinel to cover that weak spot.
Yeah, and as we say that, Coleman is looking to get something towards that Lamp's position, as it is just Jin with a Spectre. So in this position, it could be quite good. Again, a close choke point. So if he peeks in this position, Ica is going to ult with the Yoru side. Coleman so close to dying. Very low, as we said. The grenade coming in, the paint shells coming in from the side. Ica, again, is quite low, and we are going to see a spike down from the Bargrays.
Smoke's down.
Ica took a significant amount of damage from that nade. However, he does get one on his way out. It's looking a bit dire with only 3 players and 1 player being low from the side of the Yeti. But if anyone can make it happen, it's gonna be Modi. Getting 3 in Lamps, making it a 2v1.
Smoke's down.
Oh my god.
And
if anyone can do it, Modi can.
wow, as we say that, Modi with an
One enemy
absolutely
remaining.
insane triple kill to win the first map for the Roehampton Yetis. Of course, it was their pick, but it looked quite dire at the end. And as we say that, Modi absolutely obliterates 3 players of the side of the Bristol Bargrays. And what a first game to start off. Of course, the second map is a Lotus, which we're going to see from the side of the Bargrays. It is their map pick. But yeah, what a game from both teams. Of course, we didn't see a lot of the maps, but of course, we are going to see the Lotus side. We're going to go into a bit of a break, and we're going to get ready for the second map. And welcome back to the playoffs for the University Esports UK and Republic of Ireland Winter 2023 VALORANT season. I'm Divin, and of course, co-casting with me is Cubley. And what a first game from both teams, as we've seen 13-10 coming in from Roehampton Yetis. And the second map is Lotus. You excited for Lotus, Cubley?
Most definitely. Lotus, I haven't really seen a lot of from anyone, to be honest. Lotus is one of those maps where I don't really know how I feel about it. Obviously, being the only upper map with 3 sites like Haven, a lot of early aggression and early positions really happen a lot on Lotus and also on Haven. So I'm a bit excited to see how Yetis play out. Obviously, a very aggressive team, a team known for, known for getting in there fast and getting the positions they need to secure the round.
Yeah, 100%. They won their map pick, and now we're going into the Bristol Bargraves' pick, which is Lotus. And of course, a map 3 split if we need it for today to concur the winner, which will go into the finals of the University Esports. So yeah, a very, very important game right now. Of course, Bristol Bargraves on a bit of a deficit, losing the first map, as they will need to go into Lotus now to secure that victory and go into split. So a bit of pressure on the side of the Bristol Bargraves, but we will have to just see. Of course, Roehampton Yetis looking very, very strong. Do you think it's going to be a 2-0, or are we going to expect split?
Honestly, the Yetis have been on a tear throughout this entire tournament. But then again, so have the Bargraves, beating 2 previous winners. It's definitely going to be interesting. I don't think it's going to be a 2-0 just yet, especially since this map pick is the Bargraves. Maybe they have something, stored up, ready to go for Lotus that no other team has really seen. And I'm curious to witness it go down.
Yeah, now I'm going to be controversial on my side, and I think I'm going to call it a 2-0. And I think Roehampton Yetis have been on a tear, I think, especially with their off-meta teams that they've been pulling out through the past couple of maps. And I think we're going to see another sort of off-meta side from them as well. I think they're going to pull it through. And again, with Lotus, there is so many different agent selects that you can go. You can go for a double initiator, you can go for a double controller, double sentinel. You can realistically look for anything. But realistically, what would you expect if you were to be playing any of these teams? What would you want to see from any of these sides, of course?
Honestly, a double controller, I think, is going to be utilized this match. Definitely more likely a Viper than a Harbor, but then again, I would love to see a Harbor, honestly. He's a very unique character, especially with all of his walls and his defensive playstyle, because, whenever you walk for a wall, you get slowed down. You're kind of easy pickings for anyone on the other side, making him very good for retakes and very good for defense in general.
Now, you might get your wish, Cubley. We might even see both on this map. We might even see both of them on the same side. To be fair, I have seen plenty of teams, not realistically competitively, but I've seen teams, of course, playing with Viper and Harbor. So having that double wall can be quite, significant for both sides. But again, it's got its pros and cons. So realistically, I think Viper or Harbor would probably best be suited with an Astra. I think having an Astra on this map, it's so good, and having potentially a Breach and a Raze on top of that, and on top of a Killjoy as well, I think you're looking at a very, very strong 5-a-side. We'll probably see it by the Bargraves, but we just can never predict what the Roehampton Yetis are going to pick. We might see a completely different team from them.
Most definitely. I believe having a more traditional control agent, having regular smokes, is a lot more flexible, to be honest, especially on Lotus. Having Harbor and having Viper, you have way less options about where you're going. So having a more traditional smoke agent, in addition to a Viper or a Harbor, that's when it really gets good.
Yeah, 100%, as both teams are going to go straight into the agent select. So Lotus, as we said before, it is the second map of today's best of 3. We said this before, the winner is going to go straight into the finals, and of course the loser is going to go into the losers round 4, as we do see both of these now ready to pick side their characters. Of course, we again now seeing from both of these teams, we do see a very similar comp, I would say. We do see the Omen, the Killjoy, and the Sky, but again, they up it every single time. The Roehampton Yetis, we see a Neon. Now, we haven't seen a Neon just yet, in this tournament, of course, this week and last week. So Neon and Ica, you're in the first map, Neon on the second map. What do you expect from Ica this game, I would say?
Honestly, if anyone were to break traditional, team composition standards, it would be the Yetis. And you just love to see it. They're very unique in the way they play, and it's just outstanding. And it shows them apart from any other team, because they do things differently and they still manage to come out on top.
100%. As we are ready to kickstart the first round. Of course, both of these teams, as we said before, they're very similar, literally as similar as you can get, apart from the different duelists, but the same type of controller, same type of sentinel. As we are going to see the first round going through, we're going to see the Roehampton is going towards that C position, same Wolfling with a Sheriff. Can he get a one tap and go out? He's going to dash away with no damage to be conflicted on either side.
So the Ica here taking the early ult orb. I'm sure they really want to farm his ultimate. Very strong, especially in the earlier rounds. Their turret getting taken out on B. No more info left for the side of the Bagres. And slowly but surely, they will be pushing in on C with a dash.
Yeah, we said that Coleman gets one. Jin and Japanese Demon gets one through the side as well. Coleman gets another one. The good kill from him as well. And it is looking that the Bargrays are going to start winning that round. Jin, the last person alive from the side of Roehampton Yetis. Going through the side. On the side, 1 versus 3. He's got 4 HP. Can he get anything done? Jin, he's got a one tapper. Beautiful. He's going to check the clear. No, he isn't. And Demon is going to get the last kill.
A very good 1-2 there from the side of the Bagres. Getting Omen, the low health player, to swing instead of the higher health Coleman. Just to kind of secure the kill, make sure that they don't just one tap both of them immediately. And it does work out on the side of the Bagres as the Yetis are on a save here. But Modi, once again, buying a Sheriff, and we've both seen him do things with his weapon, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he done it again.
Yeah, 100%. But as I said before, talking about the first round, a good round from Japanese Denim to get a triple kill. Saying Wolfling is already so deep, but we say that Modin actually buys a Spectre, so he doesn't opt for a Sheriff that round, and he actually gets a lot of damage towards Killjoy. So we are going to see a different approach this round from the Yetis.
Most definitely making more space towards the B side. Once again, taking out the turret to remove information from the side of the Bagres, making sure that they always second guess themselves. And they have 3 players on B just to ensure no one sneaks through as the Yetis are slowly pushing up onto A.
Yeah, and we say that, but with just classics, again, Lotus is such a massive map, so you would have to be clicking heads like crazy to get any kills with these classics. Slicing is ready to throw these paint shells towards Rogue, so the timing here could be detrimental from the side of the Yetis. Any sort of wrong movement, and they're probably looking to break door and go towards the B position, but unfortunately, it is Killjoy and Sky waiting for them.
Here.
Most definitely. After breaking that door, they're going to be in a world of trouble, I believe, as they are ready for them. Immediately, Ica gets dogged and taken out by Coleman. Sim taking out the second player.
And it is going to be Coleman with a triple kill at the end. Modi gets left. One as a bit of a okay kill, I would say. Same Wolfie gets the last kill. The only one left of the Roehampton Yetis, as we are going to look at a full stack buy from them and a bonus coming from the side of the Bargrays. So Yetis in this position with the better artillery, better util, should in theory win this round, but again, the Caster's Curse, we can't really say for sure.
Everything is always unpredictable in these matches. It's mostly a back and forth though, and honestly, I expect Modi to do big things here with the weapon he's provided. An early push onto A, immediately clearing out A, so they know something is up towards C. An early smoke, trying to slow down the push. Unfortunately, they take sight immediately anyway.
Well, but we say that, and Sim does get one, so it is going to be a retake, but in favour of them. But of course, with the artillery, it's still looking like the Yetis potentially might win this, but Coleman does get one as well. Saints Wolfling get another one, so a good start for the Bargrays. A 3 versus 2 in this position.
Enemy kill.
Extremely low. And Sim takes out Modi. And what a round from the side of the Bristol Bargraves. A half buy, a bonus, I would say. And a full buy.
Last player standing.
Very crucial round lost there from the Yetis. They're going to be in an eco and in an economy deficit, as the Bargraves will have plenty of money to spare even after losing a round. This could get a bit unfortunate as they have a lot of momentum here, the Bargraves do. So the Yetis are going to have to pull something out of the bag in these next couple of rounds.
100%, and already with a 3-round deficit and losing the full buy potential, Roehampton Yetis need to do something big. Now, of course, it is an attacking side of the map as with the 3 sides, so not a great start for them as they're looking to push towards that A position. Modi, the first point of contact with the Stinger, gets 1 and a very good kill to start off the 4th round.
Most definitely early kill here from Modi with that early aggression you expect to see from the Yetis. Pushing back the players, Sim getting 1, but Modi getting 2 immediately after with a Stinger. He is not letting this momentum get to him.
Wow, what a round from Modi to get triple kills. Only 950 credits spent for that gun as he gets a triple kill and potentially the first round of the side of Yetis. But there's still Coleman and it's still
Spike
Wolf
planted.
in a 2 versus 4 situation. They've got better artillery, I would say, but realistically they have to do something immaculate to get back into this round, as it is going to be the bomb is ticking for them. Same Wolfling goes in, he gets 1 towards him, Coleman gets 1, and Rogue gets the double kill to end it. And what a thrifty coming in from the side of Yetis.
Last player standing.
Especially
1 enemy remaining.
2v4 retake with the bomb ticking, not a lot of time, but they did manage to make the best of it. Still losing to a thrifty there. It's a bit unfortunate.
Yes, as we are looking at a bit of a tech pause, unfortunately, with Goldo's ping, as we are checking to see if his ping is okay. But yeah, going into the 5th round now, a good start for the side of the Bargraves, but a good round to sort of solidify and to stop that momentum coming in. Yetis doing a great job. Again, it was a thrifty, so realistically speaking, they lost a bonus. They lost a full buy and then came back to an eco. So I think that's got to be a good sort of confidence boost for the side of Yetis.
Most definitely, they knew they had to do something soon, and they did it that round. Now both teams on a full buy here with an up in Saint Wolfling's hand. You've seen him just do a lot with it, to be honest. And honestly, I'm expecting a lot once again.
Yeah, 100%. As we said before, now looking at both of these sides, they are going to go for a full buy, and looking at the side of the Bargraves, they're going to opt for an operator for the side of Saint Wolfling. We've said this before in the last map, he was very, very, very good on the defensive side with the operator, but didn't really do as much as I would say in that position. So, but yeah, it was Bind, now it's Lotus, so a completely different map. Maybe we can see something else from him.
Most definitely. I'm expecting a lot of big things, and I just hope to see a nice back and forth as we usually do.
Yeah, 100%. As Goldo is looking like he's reconnected back into the server. So we're just going to double check to see that he's moving okay, and we should be ready in a couple of seconds, guys, to move straight into the 5th round, sorry. But yeah, moving into this round, it is very important for both of these teams, whoever wins, as any of these sides could go into an eco. So it is very, very important. Looking at the scoreboard, Coleman 8-4. So as a Killjoy, he's doing a hell of a job.
Most definitely, he is doing his job beyond what is expected of him. 8-4, very clean, very nice. Modi from the other team, of course, star performance as per usual. A great player to look out for in these sorts of matches. Icon not really finding his momentum yet. He's not really finding his moment, unfortunately, so far. But I'm sure that great things are going to happen soon. And I would honestly love to see some great things from Icon, showing off that little tech that he may have for, these characters that aren't really expected.
Yeah, 100%. And of course, Ika's had an amazing game in the first side, and of course, a really, really good game in last week against the Blue Jays. So again, it is not too deep, of course. It is only the first couple of rounds. So, but he just needs that first kill to sort of boost his confidence of that first kill is the hardest. And after you get that, it's of course you're building that momentum up. The pause match timer is off, and both teams are ready to kickstart the fifth round. SC Wolfen is going to peek towards that A position, but the Yetis are opting for a C push.
Most definitely. Once again, early C aggression here. You'd love to see it from the side of the Yetis. Grabbing an orb, a little fake, trying to see if they can pull any sort of rotates, any kind of info off of B. See what can be done. Jin, once again, gonna be B, gonna break that turret as he does per usual, denying information like they do every single round.
Yeah, 100%. And we're going to see now slowly the Yeti moving back to that A position, allowing the Killjoy to just lurk around the B position. But are they going to be... now they do actually know. I was going to say, are they going to be surprised if there's an operator? Now they're not, as they hear Same Wolflin spamming through the wall of the Neon. But now again, the Yeti is going back into that B, so that C position. They're just moving back and forth.
A very slow push and a Killjoy lockdown being utilized here for B. However, it does look like it's a bit of a fake. They're about to run into C, no one expecting it, but Coleman is not having any of it. He's been waiting patiently and takes out both entries immediately.
Yeah, and as we say that, he gets a triple kill as well. Jin does get one back in the meantime, but it is a 4 versus 2, and with 15 seconds left,
30 seconds left.
the Roehampton Yetis aren't going to have time to plan the bomb. But what a round from Coleman to hold down the side. Silent slicing gets one to Jin, and it is going to be Omen left in a 1 versus 4. Rogue is going to save his weapon, but Denim is behind him, so it should be an easy kill. We say that, Rogue gets it. So yeah, what a round from Coleman. And as
10 seconds
before,
left.
he was the star player.
One enemy remaining.
So far with 11 and 5, and he's showing it with a triple kill.
Most definitely. You can tell that this team has practiced lowest for quite a significant amount. Coleman not even moving an inch after the lockdown came in. It was like he feels them coming C, and they did, and he expected it. Got both entries out of the way, then a third, and then a fourth. Honestly, great moves from Coleman so far, and I'm expecting to see even greater.
100% as we say that. Now Ike is going to go straight through. Now he has the ult, so he might be able to utilize it this round, as it is going to be again a bit of a half buy I would say. The Goldo is going to go through with the Sky Flash. The Stinger is utilized. Modi with the Storm Blade. He's going to go straight into the dog. I don't know how he's gotten detained, but Sim gets one, Slicing gets another one as well, and it is going to be a 5 versus 3 for the side of Bargrays.
Once again, incredible man advantage from the Bargrays here. They know what they're doing, and they're slowly picking apart the Yetis during every sighting, getting and flashing. Omen there for the fourth. Getting a nice little one.
Yeah, what a round from Sim, even
Last
though
player
he's the Nico,
standing.
and yeah, just what a
Spike down
kill
A.
to make it. He was 8-2, so he's actually on that side of the sheet. And again, the Roehampton Yetis are looking a bit desperate right now. They need a few rounds. Now, this is where it could happen. The full buy is going to come through. Now, it's not looking the greatest. 2 Guardians with small armor isn't exactly the greatest buy, but you're going to have to work with what cards you've been dealt with. And realistically speaking, they need this round.
The Yetis are definitely feeling the pressure of the Bargrays with the amount of practice they've probably done on Lotus. It's looking hard for them, especially if they haven't played too much of this map for this split.
100%, as we're going to see a quick trade coming in. Say Quickly gets one, and Ika win another one. Jin is going to break down the mid. Jin and Rogue get another one. So that's a quick start. There's a quick switch up coming in from the side of Roehampton, as Denim is going to be the only contact on that A position. So he needs to do something absolutely mad if he can win this round for the side of the blue. The Bargrays. He's fully blind as well. Goldo gets rid of him, and it is going to be only Coleman in a 1 versus 4 potential save.
Here in a 1 versus 4. Not much he could do here by himself. decide to save instead. Honestly, the right play. In a 1v4, especially with the right jump onto, you're gonna get crossfired, and there's not much you're gonna do about it. Especially as a
There's
killjoy,
another.
there's not really much utility you can use for yourself to get out of any sort of sticky
Spike
situation.
planted.
So you're just bunkering down onto saving the up for next round.
Yeah, exactly. And having the op for Saint is a good round anyway. You've got the money to buy in for the next round. You've got the utility, and you've got the sort of confidence that you've won 5 rounds already. So it's only going to be 5-2. Now, good round for the Yeti side with a bit of a I wouldn't say the best buy they could have had. Of course, 2 Guardians, but they were used to the full. To perfection, I would say. So a good round for the Yetis, but we need to see more of them. We need to see more of Ica. We need to see more of Goldo in these scenarios. Of course, using the Sky and the Neon duo could be really detrimental to how this game plays out.
Most definitely, the Yetis do know how to get by with less than ideal money. We've seen it multiple times with the Sheriffs and even with their half buys in this game. This round, however, looking like a full buy from both sides here. A lot of Vandals and off even Saint Wolflings, as I was saying, from last round by Coleman, and he was looking to be peeking B earlier.
Yeah, we say that, and he could potentially get a pick towards Jin, and yes, he does. A perfect kill. Great, great use of the operator there. Doesn't even need to dash out. He was so careful there not to get refragged. As Modi's looking to kill some of the Killjoy util, and Saint Wolfman is looking to rotate. But look at the stack coming in from the side of the Bargrace. 4 people on that C position, but they're going towards B now. So Modi going to go straight into site, and he's got a lot of space to work with.
Most definitely here, Modi, a lot of space to work with, getting that space that you really need for B, pushing the defenders back. However, a Killjoy lockdown is utilized from the side of the Bargrace. They're going to push everyone out into the corners, and Sim waiting for them. Unfortunately, does get flanked by Goldo. Now a 3v4.
And we say that, and the bomb has already been defused because of the Killjoy ult, and around for the Bargrace. Saint Whiffling gets one with the knife. But yeah, that was a beautiful Killjoy ult coming in from Coleman. Goldo does get detained in that position, and unfortunately do a lot for his side. So yeah, what a good round coming in from the Bargrace, as it is 6. Yeah, we'll be looking to see what the round are looking to move on again. Only 2 rounds in the last 8, and it's looking like it's going to be dire for them, especially after they have to move towards the defensive side next time.
Most definitely. The Bargrace here, they're looking a lot more comfortable than they did last map.
Yeah, and you are 100% correct. Now, Bargrace, of course, they're looking much better. It's probably their map. They've played it for quite a long time now, so they know exactly what they can do. Slicing the first point of contact gets deleted, but I can look at the refrag, and that's exactly what we want to see from him. To refrag his teammate and to play a more of an aggressive position rather than passive. And he's going to dash away. So a 4 versus 4. Now, Roehampton Yetis have got a lot of space to work with. If they go towards B, it's only Killjoy, and Coleman is playing very passive right now.
Very passive here from Coleman. He's waiting for people to walk into his sightlines, as he usually does. His turret does manage to go down, and they do manage to take B.
And we say
Coleman,
that...
Apologies. Coleman does walk out of the smoke and get one. You know, he heard me talk trash, and he just wasn't allowed it.
Turret down.
I am 100% correct. Yeah, we can't be hearing trash talking, of course, but we are going to say we're going to see a 3 versus 3 coming in on the side. And now the bomb is not down. We're going to go towards that C position from B. Goldo is going to be the first point to plant this bomb. Now, Jin, are they going to check Saint Wolfling? He's got an operator, so he could get one here, but no, Saint Wolfling has no idea.
30 seconds
He's
left.
going to get completely decimated, and it is going to be Sim and Japanese Denim in a 2 versus 3.
Having no real ults to use here for the retake, they are going to have to look for a pick here early to ensure that the man advantage does not go in the favor of
Got one.
the other team. Goldo does take out Sim, and it's a 1 versus 3.
And we are going to see Jin getting the last kill for the side of the Roehampton Yetis, and it is going to be the 3rd round for them. good round to get back into the side of things, but it's still a 3-round
Last
deficit.
player
And
standing.
unfortunately, they need to pull something back if they want to get back into the game, as they will go into the defensive side in the second half. And starting the defensive side with a deficit is not exactly what you want to do.
Definitely not. The Bargrays, they are holding this game quite strongly with a 3-round advantage here on the side of the defense here. Coleman, very crucial player, honestly, holding it down multiple times in a row.
Yeah, and you say that, and again, he might be tested again as the Wolverhampton United are going towards the C position. Now, the ult is going to come through. Now, Coleman has got a lot of work to do as he's absolutely blinded to the bone, and Trailblaze, Ica gets him as well, and Ica gets a double, and that's exactly what we want to see from Ica, and the spike is going to go down, and a retake for the side of the Bargrays.
I've got your
Right, so
trail.
finding his groove once again in the match, and getting back into it, and that's what we love to see. More competitiveness, you know, more back and forth. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see a one-sided. As it's a 3v5 retake, it's looking a little rough here for the Bargrays.
Yeah, and it might be looking like a save, but we say that, no, Sim, unfortunately, he might have got Valoranted, I would say. But, oh dear God, he misses the shot, and Sim pays it, and he pays the price actually. And Sim does get that last kill, but that is so unfortunate. But yeah, that is so unfortunate for Sim to miss that kill.
Here.
But yeah, what happened there? What happened there, Kubli?
It's, you know, it happens. Everyone has those moments, you know, maybe bit of ping, you know, bit of whiff, bit of Valorant just being Valorant. It's just, it just happens. And it's unfortunate that we had to see it.
Yeah, it is unfortunate for the side of the Sim. I think he must feel the team VC now shouted at him probably. But yeah, that's very unfortunate, I would say. But now Wolverhampton is now building back the momentum that they needed. Now 2 rounds in a row as the 11th commences. 2 rounds left this half. Now, if the Wolverhampton Yetis can pull it back and make it 6-6, we've got a game in our hands.
Most definitely, the Yetis are known for these sorts of comebacks, and I'm sure they're feeling one right now as they are trying to do everything they can to hold this game together.
Say that now, Wolverhampton Yetis are slowly moving towards that C position. Now, St. Wolflin isn't in the best position. Now, the lockdown is going to come through for Killjoy, so Jin is going to put that down. Now, are the Wolverhampton Yetis looking to do anything with that as Modi dissipates St. Wolflin, sorry. And we are going to see complete site control from the side of the Yetis. The slicing is going to come through. He's going to check corner. Yes, he is. Beautiful to Ica in a 4 versus 4. Trailblazer is going to go through. Jin gets another kill as well. So 4 versus 3, and already they're rotating.
Swamp.
Leaving site immediately. They knew they were about to get pincered, and they did not want it as they move over to B.
Satchel out.
Say that Jet is still behind them. So are they going to check behind? That Jet isn't. But yeah, Coleman knows it exactly. Modi's out of the round, but still a 3 versus 3. The Jets have still got a chance to make it 6-5 and make it a bit more competitively. Goldo is against Coleman in this position. Coleman dissipates Goldo as Slicing gets another one.
30
so Jin
seconds
in
left.
a 1 versus 2. He has got the HP, but he's going to go for the grenade, and that might not have been the greatest idea as Slicing just get a triple kill. And what a round from the young man to make it 7-4 for the side of the Bargrays.
There's no real right decision there, as if you wait out the nade, they get
One
off,
enemy
then
remaining.
one person holds wider and the other one just defuses. It's going to be tough. He decided to walk through the nade instead and try to catch them off guard. However, they were ready for him. They were not having it.
Yeah, I think they were a bit too ready and too
Don't even
sorted
start
for
that
side,
shit here, mate.
as it is going to be the last round of the half. Now, Yetis, because they've won a
Last
few
round
rounds in a
before
row,
the
they've got the
switch.
money for this round to purchase. The operator again coming from the side of Saint, so could potentially be a 7-5 if the Roehampton Yetis can pull something magical. They need this round because it is defense next side. The slicing absolutely deletes Ica from the lobby in the first couple of seconds. Rogue is going to go straight away as he needs to be looking for a trade. Slicing gets another kill. Sim gets another. And what a triple kill from the side of Slicing. As this just Jin in a 1 versus 4. What around Slicing? Any sort of opportunity to get his hand out of this round.
He took his opportunity and he absolutely sprinted with it. He did not let them take the side. He definitely was holding down.
One enemy remaining.
Maybe a bit
Spike
inspired
down
by
A.
his Killjoy player as they held down C multiple times by themselves. You know, he was feeling it too. He just wanted to be a bit more like Jin.
What a round from Slicing, and of course it is going to be 8-4. Now moving into the attacking side now from Bargraves.
Switching
They
sides.
have the advantage because it's a 3-sided map. They've got the advantage to rotate as much as they need. So we need to see an impeccable defense from Roehampton Yetis if they want to pull back this game.
Most definitely. But honestly, if anyone was to come back from a 4-round deficit, it would be the Yetis. We've seen it time and time again. And honestly, I'm ready for them to pull something out of the bag with this one.
I'm ready as well. As you said before, Roehampton Yetis have got the history of coming back from ridiculous rounds. Slicing is already on site though, so talking about ridiculous, Coleman has already just dissipated Modi, and Coleman has already dissipated Ica as well. So both of the duelists are already out of this round, and
Here.
Bargraves are looking more confident.
Coleman, most of the time in Rome does seem to shut him down. The duelist duos that the Yetis are kind of known for, and he's just shutting them down single-handedly. It's shocking to see, honestly, especially as they were uncontested for most of these games.
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
Coleman gets a triple kill, and we are going to see Denim and Saint Mufflin dissipating the Rogue and Goldo as well. And it is going to be 9-4, and a good start for the Bargraves as they're looking for an anti-eco now to make it 10-4. And if it is 10-4,
Alarm bot out.
One enemy remaining.
Most definitely, once again, we're seeing a round 1 loss and most likely a round 2 loss unless Modi can get back into the swing of things with the Sheriff, which honestly, I kind of half expect him to do. He's very good with the Sheriff, and a little B push from the side of the Yetis does seem to be happening as an early flank maybe.
Yeah, Denim does a kill towards Modi, so it is going to be a 5 versus 4 very quickly. But yeah, looking on the side of Bargraves, so much confident, and especially because it is their map choice, they are so much used to playing this map, and I don't think the side of Yetis are. They're looking all over the shop.
Most definitely, the Yetis are looking a bit disorganized this map, unfortunately. Maybe the lack of practice or maybe another factor. However, the Bargraves are looking very clean, very tactical.
Yeah, Slicing does get a kill towards Jin, and oh, we said that I can go get 2 kills in the meantime, so that's still quite a bit of damage. Look at where Rogo's jumping with the classic, doesn't get anything unfortunately. Common gets the last kill, and then it's 10-4 for the side of Bargraves, and now it is probably the most important round for the side of Yetis. They lose
One enemy remaining.
probably going to look like a 3rd map if this round it's gone over. So they need this round.
Most definitely, I did call it, you know, them map pick. I was feeling them pulling something out, and they definitely did, as Coleman seems to be shutting down both duelists single-handedly, even on attack when he's watching flank. It's honestly spectacular to see. You could really see the practice paying off this map.
100%, and we are going to see the Killjoy going through. Modi is going to get a 1. That's a very good kill from the side of the Yetis. So a good start for the round, but they need more than that. They need a whole round, not just a kill, not just a quick headshot. They need all 5. But now, Modi has gotten that sort of confidence back. But now, looking where Bargraves is going, Jin. Now, Jin has got an alarm bot, so he's going to know that there's a lot of Yeti players, there's a lot of Bargraves players towards that A position. Now, he's absolutely surrounded, so he needs to do an absolute mega hit. Now, Jin gets 1, he gets 2. Beautiful round from him, and it is a 2 versus 4.
Now, a 2v4 retake in this kind of scenario is going to be looking
Cover going out.
a little rough for the side of the Bargraves. They need to take out 2 players each. Does take out 1 as Goldo runs through a smoke a bit prematurely. Coleman unfortunately gets taken out, but Japanese Denim taking out 2 and ulting to a better position.
Spike planted.
And he's got a 1 versus 1, but unfortunately you say that the ult's gone through and Ika's already on the defuse. So unfortunately Japanese Dem has had a good idea to try and win that round. The ult potentially could cancel. As you said before, in some rounds there isn't a right or wrong decision. Denim thought it was a good idea to ult. It was a clever idea, but Ika had he was cold-blooded, stuck the defuse. But in my opinion, that's a bit of a loss for the Yetis. They've lost all guns. They've lost 4 guns in a full buy position against a bonus.
Most definitely losing so many players. It's going to be looking rough on this round. And if they lose this, their economy is going to be in absolute shambles.
Yeah, 100%. And even though they won the round, the economy is going to be looking more dire and dire, especially if it wasn't a flawless. Now, Jin, he's got less artillery. He's got more util, but a lesser gun. Now, we are going to see the Coleman lockdown going through. So, realistically speaking, they need to get out of this place and out as quickly as possible. The retake is going to happen and a 5v5 situation.
A 5v5 retake here for the side of the Yetis. It's going to be looking a little rough for the Yetis, you know, having lesser weapons. It's honestly, they need to pull something out.
Yeah, 100%. And Modi gets 1, Sam Wolfling gets another. 2 kills from the side of Ika and Modi together. And what a round from the Yetis. And that's exactly what we want to see. Chris 1 out from Modi and Ika with the dashes. And that's exactly what we want to see from them to win the second round. Sorry. And yeah, it's looking like
One
they're
enemy
slowly
remaining.
quickly getting back up now. Going back to the Bargraves' economy, it's not looking good, so they have to opt for a half buy.
Most definitely here, the Bargraves may be feeling a bit too overconfident, getting a little sloppy there on the hold of the site after the bomb plant. You know, you love to see Ika and Modi getting back into the swing of things. The dynamic duo as the 2 duelists of this team, they really gotta stick together and make sure that they're on the same wavelength. And you know, I think they caught each other finally.
100%, as we're going to see Rogue peeking in through the one-way smoke. Unfortunately, does get nothing to be said. But now, looking at Bargraves, they're going to slowly move towards that C position. Sorry. But now they're playing it nice and slow. They haven't got any guns to sort of you know, use it for a 1v1 fight, apart from 1 Vandal that's been saved last round. But Goldo is the main point of contact to try and stop this push if it happens.
Most definitely here as Goldo throws out a flash to try and maybe delay the push slightly. However, the Yetis are not getting pushed on B. The other team is grouping up towards A, and it looks like an A hit is looking imminent.
Yeah, and it is just Ika right now, and he needs to do something absolutely immaculate to try and hold the site against 5 Bargraves, looking angry to try and get something back into this position as he gets absolutely decimated by what Saint waffling with the Stormblade. But Coleman, oh no, he got hurt, unfortunately. That is just bad timing, unfortunately. Modi has an idea as Coleman is going to peek, and that timing is unfortunate for Modi. Coleman got the better of him, and then it's going to be a 5 versus 2, 5 versus 1, I would say. Denim dissipates Rogue and Goldo, and then it's going to be only Jin in a 1 versus 5.
Jin in a 1v5 here, he really needs to pull something out of the bag. However, he is getting surrounded from all sides and gets taken out by Coleman. A very nice round.
1 enemy remaining.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, what a round coming in from the side of the Bargraves to stop the momentum from getting any worse. 11-6 now. So again, Roehampton back to the drawing board. You need to pick up that pace again. Stop playing slow. Don't just rush in, and it's been working for you, especially now that you've got Jin's lockdown underway. So realistically speaking, you can play something aggressive. You could do something that the Bargraves might not be used to, potentially pushing towards that A position, or potentially doing something that it's unorthodox. Yetis have been known to play unorthodox, so maybe we can see it this round.
Most definitely here, as Jin does seem to be playing a bit more passive, as he does have his ultimate for the retake. A 5v5 retake is probably the best scenario you could have in this situation. Rogue does get one on B as they are walking across and backs off immediately. They got the one, and that's all they wanted, that's all they needed. Now they're just playing it safe.
Yeah, exactly. And Rogue getting that kill towards Raze is a good start for the Roehampton Yetis, but they need a little bit more. As now the Bar Greys are slowly going towards that C position. The Trailblazer is going to go through. The turret is going to be killed. So now they've got a full site control. Now it is going to be the bomb down for Sim, but Coleman has already taken Gordo down for 4 versus 4. And this round is absolutely important for both sides because one of them could go into bankrupt and it could be match point for the side of the Bar Greys. Now Jin gets a good kill towards Saint Wolfin. So 3 versus 4. Now the Killjoy all gets nobody, but Jin is literally going to hold that for dear life. Sim dissipates him. Now the ult coming in from Ica gets one. Japanese gets the refrag, but Rogue is holding it as Modi deletes Coleman, and Rogue is going to hold that, and it is going to be the 7th round for the side of the Yetis.
A great usage of the Killjoy ultimate there, locked down, pushing all of the players out of the site, leading to a very nice stick there from Rogue. Everyone knew what they were doing and what to do in that kind of scenario. Very well played from the Yetis there. However, they are still fighting an uphill battle. They still need to win so many rounds in a row. And if we see a repeat of what I saw on Ascent, honestly, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, 100%. Now it's only a 4-round deficit, so anything can happen. But unfortunately, Bar Greys are still looking quite strong on this map. They've got better artillery, but again, we just can't take away the fact that Roehampton Yetis have been playing so well in this tournament. Now, Modi and Ica, we've said this before, and they probably listened to me. They're playing so aggressive right now, and they've already pushed the side of the Bar Greys towards A.
Most definitely pushing out C, getting that info. No one else is left in C, as the team does seem to be stacking A, as most of their attention is being brought there with a quick concuss there from Gordo, slowing down the push slightly, but Slicing does seem to be running in, and 2 kills, 1 from Coleman, 1 from Slicing there for the attack. It's looking a bit dire.
We say that, but Rogue does get 1, so he's going to expect that same Wolfen is already within the smoke. The timing here could be detrimental. No! Wolfen does miss a bit of shots, unfortunately. That's not like him. Now, they've still got the chance to come back into this round. Japanese enemy so low. Coleman gets 1 as well. Modi again, a ridiculous kill, but Coleman is an absolute maniac. Ica, we know how he is, but Coleman with a quadruple kill to get a 12th round, and it is map point for the side of Bar Greys.
Coleman also gaining his ultimate there after that very nice 4-piece. They have a lot of ultimates from the side of the Bar Greys, but then again, they also do still have Sky ult here from Goldo and the little Blade Storm from Modi. They might be able to pull something out of the bag, but this round does seem to favor the Bar Greys.
But just looking at the scoreboard, Coleman with 27 and 12 as a Killjoy. He's absolutely the man of this map right now. He's done an absolutely amazing job to try and keep his team into this best of 3, and he's done an amazing job. Now the Yetis need to hold this C position, and it's only unfortunately Omen. Goldo was pushed in towards with Modi to get Coleman out and about. Now Omen is absolutely flanked from Saint Wolfen. Ica gets 1 with the Stinger, but Sim does get 1 back. So a 3 versus 3. Slicing with the ult is going to get rid of Jin. A 3 versus 1. Now Goldo has got to do something absolutely amazing to try and keep Yetis into this map, to try and have hope of coming back into this map and into this game. He's got the old 1 flash to try and come back into this round. He saw 1 player, but he's going to check his flank. The time could be detrimental. I know he's absolutely dinged. Sim gets the triple kill, and it is going to be the 3rd map, which is split. And what a game from the Bar Greys. Completely different from Bind.
Definitely, they looked a lot more comfortable, a lot more concise, and honestly a lot more dominating. They were doing quite well, especially Coleman, holding down C, multiple times by himself, taking out both duelists
Attackers
from
win.
the side of the Yetis. Coleman doing extremely well so far in these matches. He's really a player to look out for.
Yeah, 27 and 13 as a killjoy. But guys, stay tuned as we are going to go into a little bit of a break. Map 3 is going to commence soon. It is split between Roehampton Yetis and the Bristol Bargraves. We're going to go into a break and we're going to come back shortly.
Tell me what can I do now? Tell me what can I do now? Tell me what can I do now? Tell me what can I do now?
And welcome back to the playoffs for the University Esports UK and Republic of Ireland Winter 2023 Valorant season. It is me, Divin, and co-casting with me, of course, is Cobley. And what a second map, Cobley.
Most definitely a very strong dominance hit on Lotus from the side of the Bargraves. You can tell it was their map pick that match. You could definitely tell. Very strong executions, just strong gameplay. They definitely practiced it a lot. And honestly, I'm waiting for more. I'm waiting for more, and I want to see more on Split.
Yeah, it's a very, very exciting time. Of course, as we said before, a couple of hours before, it's a completely different veto to what we've seen from the Roehampton Yetis' side. Of course, they picked Bind. It went really well for them, but Lotus not being used to that map, I think, is what let them down in that second side. But now it's Split, a completely different map to what Lotus and Bind is, completely different, and it's going to be very, very exciting to see. As we said before, whoever wins will be on the final next week on the 7th of December, and it's going to be really exciting to see.
Most definitely. I'm not sure what it is with us two and witnessing it going to the third map every single time, but honestly, I'm all here for it. It's very exciting to see. It's not a stomp, it's not a wash. It's just it's just good gameplay all around.
Yeah, it's good gameplay to have, and it's also fun to watch both of these teams going neck to neck. Now, both of these maps have been close, but not as close as we would have thought. Now, the first map especially was definitely close, but the second map, I feel Bargraves was just on top, and they were just piling down on the Yetis. Yetis couldn't do anything, unfortunately. And I think we were just about to get started with the last map. It is Split, and Split with Split, you can vary a lot of the metas, you can vary a lot of the teams. Now, of course, you want to have that Cypher or Killjoy to lock down one side. Now, personally, I think having that Cypher, especially, you've definitely seen the one way cages on that B side. They're very OP.
Most definitely, Cypher is very good in this map on Split. I personally play him, you know, he's really good on Split, especially the one-ways. There's even some one-ways on A if you really look out for them and you know what you're doing. Honestly, if I see a Cypher and I see some nice A side one-ways, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy, to be honest. And honestly, I'm not sure what the Yetis are going to do. I don't know how unorthodox they're going to take this. But if I see something crazy, then I'll be sure to point out.
Yeah, 100%. Now with Split, now it's quite different from the side of Ica. Now we've seen a Yoru, we've seen a Neon. Now are we going to see, for example, per se, a Reyna? Now Reyna on Split, in my opinion, is actually quite decent and quite good. Now it is probably, in my opinion, probably the least used duelist in sort of competitive side. So we probably will most likely expect a raise from Modi. It's probably going to be that from the side of Modi, but we're probably going to see again a Killjoy from the side of Jin, or probably a Cypher. But we probably are going to see a side of Breach, potentially a Cypher, potentially a Raze, and a Jet combination. And in my opinion, I think having a strong Omen on this map can be your do or break, as we've had enough speaking about the team comps, and we actually are going to see the team's comps. Now, Agent selects, and yeah, I was completely right. We're going to see the Raze and the Jet potentially from both teams.
Most definitely, Rogue here switching out his usual Sky for a Breach. Definitely going to help with the aggressive style that Yetis are definitely known for. And I do see a Cypher from Coleman. Very interesting to see. I want to see some crazy setups, but unfortunately he's on attack first, so we're going to have to wait a bit until we can see that. A very traditional comp here from the side of the Bagres, you know, picking the Sky, double duelist, sentinel, controller. You can never really go wrong. Actually looking very orthodox from Yetis. Unfortunately, they did switch out the Sky for Breach, so they have a lot less information, but they can be a lot more aggressive with the plays that they can do.
Yeah, now Breach, so looking from the side of Yetis, they don't, so now the Sage Wall is actually quite detrimental, is actually a very good piece of beauty that they're going to use, but not having a Cypher or Killjoy to hold down B or A is quite detrimental. Now this is where Breach comes in. You put Breach backside of B and he's stunned B main, everyone is dead if there's at least 3 players, which is why Breach, in my opinion, a substitute for Sky, if you don't have a Cypher or Killjoy, it's so ridiculously strong, especially stun does so much for his team. So I don't know what we're going to see from the first round. Potentially we might see a default, but now having a Sage for that mid wall is very important.
Most definitely. Sage mid wall, very important, especially on the first round, as everyone has pistols. It's going to be really hard to break through, and it's going to allow for very early rotates here from the side of the Yetis. But we'll just have to see how they tend to play it out.
Yeah, as we said before, Jin's going to instantly wall it off. He doesn't even want to wait. Now, the wall is going to be instantly broken by Sane Wolflin. Now, Ica already gets an instant kill towards... They pushed in... That was a very instant push towards Coleman. Coleman definitely didn't expect that.
Definitely not, as we see Saint Wolfling here taking control of Rafters, and Yetis do seem to be in favor for retake as they are a man up.
Yeah, we say that though, but they're so deep towards CT in heaven. Now, looking where Denim is, he's going to push towards Golden, but Golden's going to dissipate him and get another one. We say that Sim gets one and Ica gets another one, and that is a good round for the Yetis. But look where Sane Wolflin is. He's not going to have no time to do absolutely anything. He might get a kill or two, but nothing that you can really do with just a ghost. That's a smoke goes through. He might get one. He gets a double. Beautiful aim for this young man. but Ica gets a triple kill, and that's exactly what we want to see from Ica.
Most definitely, Ico finding his momentum from last game. You know, he's really feeling himself a lot better so far. He's really doing a lot for this first round, getting a nice triple kill, especially getting the first kill there for that round. Godo also killing 2 people that pushed him into CT. You can see him waiting and preparing for a push. He had it in the back of his mind that was a possibility, and it did happen, and he prepared well and he executed extremely well.
Yeah, but now this is very different because we see 4 sheriffs from the side of the Bristol Bargraves. Now, this is going to be quite different because potentially the buy after can be quite dire. Now, they're probably looking at 3,500 if they get no kills. So they need to put these sheriffs to work.
Breaking the wall mid, instantly getting a piece out, but getting slowed, not able to push through really anything, losing a lot of momentum in mid, and some nice little bit of control coming through. They do seem to be walking through sewers as Coleman is looking for a little lurk maybe onto A, seeing if he can get one or get some kind of information.
Now, it's a win if they get a bomb now. They get a bit of money towards it, potentially 200 to 300 credits. But again, as we said before, because they've all bought sheriffs, they're looking at not the greatest economy in the next round. So they need to put these sheriffs to work. Now, it is Ica only on side. He dissipates Saint Wolflin as Coleman absolutely gets rid of Goldo in that position. Ica is the only person on side who could do anything. And he's off. He gets the ghost. Oh, no, this is looking very dire for him. Slicer gets one. He gets a triple
enemy
kill.
remaining.
Road
30 seconds
down
A.
him. So it is just him, but that was very weird.
It was very weird indeed. Ico getting a little lost there in the chaos and shoot his teammates, but Sim with a great shot onto Rogue. Don't want to count him out just yet. He does have a sheriff. However, the time is looking a bit unfortunate for him. He is going to look for anything
10
here, as
seconds
next
left.
round it's going to be a full buy no matter what. So he's just going for something, and Ico does get his 4K there after a great sight hold from him.
Yeah, but now remember in the first half of
Weapon
Lotus,
here.
Ica had 0 kills up to the 7th round. Now he's got 7 kills in the space of 2 rounds. He's completely flipped his momentum, completely flipped his confidence. He's ready to play, and he's not messing around.
Most definitely. As this map pick was from the Yetis, they probably got a lot more practice than they did on Lotus, and they are feeling a lot more confident to take those peaks, to hold those angles, you know, and have those set plays. And Goldo also helping quite a bit on the defense there, flashing the first player. Ico using his ult immediately onto A. Early aggression, however, does not seem to find anyone.
Yeah, but that is good information because they pushed in so deep, they don't know that anyone is on A. So they have to go B, they have to go mid. So the rotate can happen already. And look at Breach, he's already rotated in. Now, unfortunately, the Bargraves are going to have that side. Jin is linked with the Phantom, unfortunately. But it is still a 5v5 situation. So the Yetis will have chance to do a lot of damage.
Most definitely. With a 5v5 retake with worse weapons in a situation like this, they need to close the distance fast. They need to just hit him fast and hard with all of this breach util that they have. They need a nice stun, a nice flash. Sim does shut the peak down quite early, and Slicing gets the third. Ica gets one, gets taken out as Rogue is left alone.
Rogue is 11 HP and got nothing to do with saying Wolfling gets the last kill. And that is a good round from Sim to get that double kill towards Heaven. And with no sort of losses, that is a good round from the Bargraves. Now, this is the first buy round and the first gun round, I would say, for both of these teams. Full artillery for both sides. And looking at the side of Bargraves, their economy side is looking a bit better. So I think even if they lose this round, they probably have money for next.
Most definitely, they will have money for next. As if Saint Wolfling gets a single kill and an orb, he will be able to drop his weapon to his Sky player, really making up for the economy difference here. So if the Yetis lose, however, they're going to be in a much worse situation, having to full save no matter what.
100%, and now it is the 4th round coming in. Now, looking for the side of Bargraves, they're playing much slower than usual. Now, they're breaking the wall. They're playing nice and patiently. Now, we know how Yetis get very overzealous because looking at the Ica and Modi push that they always do towards that A position. And look where Coleman is. He's so passive towards that A position. He's so scared that they're going to push again.
Most definitely, he's preparing for the worst. And honestly, I would expect it from Yetis. They are quite an aggressive team, quite unorthodox in the way they play and the way they push. So honestly, he's preparing for the worst. And there are 3 players on A with only 2 on B. 1 on Rafter, 1 in Heaven. Don't really have great B main control.
Now the ult coming in from Slicing. So can he try and get anyone? But now it doesn't matter if he doesn't get anyone. He's got sight cleared. Now Coleman, he's still lurking. So Ica and Modi still have an idea there might be a lurking Cypher around. Now Sim has got a great position to try and get anyone down. Saint gets one towards Goldo, and it is Sim. He's going to get traded by Jin. Now Jim is the first point of contact. Slicing deletes both of them as Ica is in a 1 versus 3. But what a round from Slicing to get the second round for the side of Bargraves. Unless Ica's got something to say.
Last player standing.
He's about to be stabby in the back. But it doesn't matter as Saint gets the last kill. But what a round from Ica.
Most definitely a great round there for everyone, to be honest. Everyone did play a part there. However, unfortunately, the Yetis do not seem to be coming out on top, and they are, as said before, in a worse economical situation. They have not enough money to really half buy. They have to go for either sheriffs and half armor or just straight up classics. They don't really have a lot to work with. However, we have seen them pull off incredible things with those sheriffs, so I wouldn't count them out of this round just yet, as they do seem to be pushing mid for some early picks.
Yeah, 100%. But now we're going to see an instant kill coming in from Saint. And now a good round from him as Modi gets 2 kills against Rogue, gets another one. But what a round from Modi to get these 2 kills with the Sheriff. The Vandal has been taken as well. Japanese Dem does get deleted.
Spike down mid.
Sorry. Now a 2 versus 2. But what a round for the side of Yetis. Only Rogue in a 1 versus 2, and unfortunately, even though Modi has got an insane double kills, it's still the round.
1 enemy remaining.
The flank there from Coleman, he's always lurking in there, he's always in that area, securing the round there for the side of the Bug is very good. If you weren't here last week and you didn't really see Modi play, you might be thinking, oh, these guys keep bigging him up with his Sheriff, you know, he's not really doing a lot of these rounds, but you see it right there. Quick 2 kills and Rogue there to follow up. Nice little 3k in mid. Unfortunately, getting flanked, but if that flank wasn't there, it would have been a whole different story for the Yetis.
Yeah, 100%. And the 6th round commences, and now they've stopped the sort of momentum from the Yetis Bargraves have, as the 3rd round was a nice one. Now the ult is going to go through. The Trailblazer is going to go through. Goldo just spams through the smoke and deletes Slicings. So it is still a 4 versus 5. The site is for Bristol Bargraves.
Goldo playing retake here for it and getting one through the smoke. Honestly, best case scenario. He wasn't really playing for a site hold. He was playing for a retake and getting a 1-man advantage just for doing essentially nothing. Very good from him.
Yeah, but now it is still a retake, and that spike still needs to get defused, unfortunately. So no matter the kill that's happened, they still need to go through, and the Rolling Thunder is going to go through by Rogue. Now Saint, the leads 2. They haven't checked the corner. Sim gets 2 more, and what a round, even though the Rolling Thunder got 3 players. Saint, Wolfen, and Sim, the only 2 people that weren't detained by the ult to manage to get every single person, and it's the 4th round for the Bristol Bargraves.
Most definitely the Rolling Thunder may be a bit misused there with other pieces of utility from Breach. If you use the Rolling Thunder and then flashed close, then the players in Rafter would not be able to pull off what they did that round. However, unfortunate misuse of Breach utility. Maybe he didn't have the flash, maybe he used it earlier, I'm not too sure. Didn't quite catch that, but it would have been quite useful there.
Oh, and what a stun, a bit of a missed time there from Denim. Could have potentially almost got killed there, unfortunately. Modi with the storm, Blade Storm, sorry. Keep saying the other way around. Now Sim with the Trailblazer is going to go through. Almost takes out Modi by the detain. But again, Bristol Bargraves going towards that mid position. That wall keeps getting broken.
Most definitely. That is what I was talking about earlier. The Sage Wall gets less and less effective over time as people just realize, yeah, let's just break this and move on. Ica getting 1. Very good from him, trading himself, especially having the worst weapon in that scenario. And also the quick slowdown from Breach is looking like a retake.
I know exactly.
We said that, but the Rogue detained there was quite good. Actually detained 1 person, but Slicing is again. Ooh, he is going to get classic down by Modi. So even though he lost the Blaze Storm, he still gets one with the Classic. So it's still a 3 versus 3. It's still a winnable round for the Yetis, even though they only have Sheriffs. It is Modi though with that Sheriff and Jin. Potential two players that could absolutely turn this round on the head. The flash is going to go through the paranoia. Goldo, is he going to check this corner? No, it isn't. He pulled out the smoke. Unfortunately, Jin gets a double and a triple kill from Jin. And what an incredible round to get the third round of Roehampton Yetis. And oh dear God, what a round from him. Dissipates 2 people and gets the last kill. And that is an absolute ridiculous round from Jin.
Absolutely disgusting from Jin there. Absolutely executing 3 people in a row. Headshot, headshot, headshot. That's what I'm talking about. These players are dangerous with the Sheriff. We haven't really seen it this game, but we're seeing it now when it really matters for the final match. The Yetis, they seem to pull through no matter what. They have that determination to stay in the game. Now being a 3-4, they are looking to equalize here.
Yeah, that is absolutely ridiculous from Jin. We said this before, the Sheriff are absolutely amazing in the right hand, and we saw it from Jin with an absolutely insane triple kill to take down the momentum of Bargraves that once was. Now Goldo and Denim, Omen versus Omen. Denim absolutely gets him down, so it's already a 5 versus 4 and a good first kill for Denim.
Most definitely, as some Bargraves players are taking mid control quite effortlessly, as the Sage wasn't really there to wall it, only having one person there watching out for mid, being the breach. Slicing, utilizing the Razor to push the breach back as he's stuck in the corner. Does manage to kill him mid-air. Very good trade, especially in the situation that he was in.
Yeah, how does Rogue get one in that position? But Modi now, look at the bomb. He's got bomb and he's got the side. He's got all the space and everything that he needs to move this round for his side. Modi has got the best position now for his teammates. Unfortunately, they're so far. Coleman, he can get 1 kill here, but no, Ica, what is that? Jumps through and that's it, literally deletes Coleman. Now Saint, he needs to do something big here to do something. He deletes one, he deletes both of them. So it is Modi in a 1 versus 2. He needs to win this round to get back into level petting. He doesn't fall for the bait. He actually falls now. The Classic, can he do anything? No, he can't. So Sim gets the last kill, and it is 5-3 for the Bristol Bargraves.
5-3 for the Bristol Bargraves here on attack, on split. Honestly, feeling pretty good about themselves. I'm sure they are. 5 rounds, especially after getting the next as the Yetis on an eco. So it's a bit unlikely that they win this round. It's gonna be 6-3 on attack, on split. Honestly, they must be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. And of course it is 5-3, so it is still quite early. But yeah, getting 5 rounds on attack is already such a bonus. And I feel the Bargraves should be absolutely happy with them that they've gotten this far on attack. Now, we've had some rounds from the Yetis where you would think that they're going to come back getting 1 round from just a Thrifty, but then they absolutely fumble the buy. So let's see if another Thrifty can happen.
Most definitely here, as they do seem to be holding quite close angles, apart from Modi here, an inch away from each other there, as Denim does take him out when he peeks him. 1 player down on Yetis. Only 4 players available with not really the best utility. They are playing it quite slow.
Yeah, 100%. Now, the shorty from Goldo and Ica. Now, Coleman has already taken Rogue down and taken care of him. Now, Jin is the only person with something. Ica gets 1, Jin gets another. So now the round has fallen on its side again for the Bargraves to keep losing Thrifties. And I don't understand why. And it might add to another tally as the ult's going to come through. I don't know how Saint Wolf is still alive. And now he isn't anymore. The ult is going to go through from Sage. Rogue now is res, but then him gets 1. Goldo gets rid of him. And it's just Cole.
Last player standing. 30
The
seconds
Yetis
left.
definitely did not want to lose that round, as they commit both the Raze and the Sage ultimate there to revive a player, leaving Coleman in a 1v3. Honestly, looking a bit tough, especially with the crossfire they have set up here.
Yeah, 100%. And I don't know what he can do with 8 seconds left. He hasn't got a bomb. He hasn't got anything. He can get 1 kill towards Rogue. All he wants. But it is going to be the 4th round for the Yetis. And again, another Thrifty. And we keep adding them up. I think most of the rounds, Roehampton Yetis have would have been Thrifties.
Honestly, they should just dish the Vandals and Phantoms and just run out with Sheriffs in mid. Seems to be working out for them quite well. Icar going 13-7. Very good performance, especially from last game. He did not let that hold him down, and he's doing quite well for himself.
Yeah, and we can't say this. We can say the same about Saint Wolflin as well. He's 12-5 and he's 5-4, so he's doing it well on his side. But we do have to see the 10th round commence, and now Yetis have got a chance to pull together 2 rounds. And we keep saying this before, buy rounds are kind of their kryptonite right now. This map, it's more like they're winning thrifters, but not winning the rounds where they have better artillery. Hopefully that can change right now.
Most definitely, as the Yetis do seem to be opting for a B stack here, having most of their players there. Not really anyone watching mid. Omen does seem to be smoking it to slow down the push a little bit, as most players from the Roehampton team are on B. Only Omen on a stuck in heaven, about to get sandwiched actually by the entire enemy team.
But he's got timing actually, so he gets 1 towards Coleman. He had a timing there, so that was actually quite good from Goldo. Even though he looked like he was about to get killed, the timing towards Coleman was perfect. Now Moldy has got a lot to do in this position. He gets 1 towards Sim. Can he get another one? No, he can't, because Rogue is there. And Jin and Ica with a huge one. Everyone gets 1 kill. Everyone is sharing it. It's back to the Pegging.
Sharon is caring in this kind of economy. 5-5 now for even right here. Unfortunately, for Split, going even isn't really the best on defense. Honestly, you need the most rounds you can get as defense, as attack is quite hard, sorry, for this map. It's going to be looking a bit interesting, especially when the Yetis do swap over to attack. They are a quite aggressive team, so I want to see how they utilize the breach here.
Yeah, 100%. Now the rolling thunder, it's so crucial. Now the Trailblazer is going to go through. Now Goldo is back in a passive position, and a retake is going to happen. So Bargraves are already on site. Now they don't have the best artillery, so they can still get back into this round. But Saint, where is he? Look at the time in! He gets 2 with the Stinger in that position. How is that possible? Modi still gets 1 back though, but it's a 4 versus 3.
Absolutely unimaginable play. Walk through the smoke there and getting 2. Coleman get taken out, but his ultimate does go through, revealing both positions to be in heaven, as they're just ready for them to run out. They have to do something very interesting here for the Yetis to win this round.
So the flash goes through, and Ica gets an absolutely amazing kill. So now Sight is to force Sim because he gets 1. Ica now in a 1 versus 1. He's got a double kill. He needs to make this a clutch, but no, it doesn't matter. Denny with a double kill, and it is 6-5 for the side of Bargraves, and the last round of the half.
Breach utility there being used quite well for
round
the side
in
of
the
the
half.
Yetis. However, unfortunately not going really well enough for them, as they were a man down. So even with the 2 kills due to breach utility, it wasn't really enough to secure the round. Now being 5-6 for them on defense on Split, it's not too good.
Yeah, 100%. But again, Ica 16 and 8, the double KD. He's actually showing what he's made of, especially from that Lotus game. He's showing what he, we deserve to keep saying his name over and over again. And Modi, what a shot! Saint Wolflin had no idea. Modi, the reaction. Oh my god, pulling Superman, must I say. He just absolutely takes down Saint. And Rogue with the flash through pushes the Bargraves side out and back to the
Most definitely, as the Barbraves here do seem to be breaking the wall mid, as they usually do. Quite standard for them, making sure that the Yetis don't feel too safe with the wall being up 24/7, as 2 smokes are coming down in mid, and the players do seem to be walking towards A.
Yeah, but with a 1-man deficit, it might be looking like a 6-6 here potentially, unless I'm giving him the caster's curse, and somehow the Bargraves can make it 7-5, and that would be an amazing half for an attacking side like Split, such a hard map to play attacking. But Goldo, with the operator towards his A position, is the only defender to hold this site.
Goldo, multiple rounds being here by himself. He knows what to expect, and he gets the one
I've got
he
your
really
trail.
needs. Now, if they play retake with the rolling thunder here, it should be easy
Spike
pickings
down
for the
A.
side of the Yetis.
Yeah, he should realistically be 6-6 now with the ult of Omen and with the rolling thunder of Breach. Now it should be an easy pick, but Coleman has got time and he gets one. Can he get more? No, he can't. Jin Denim though gets a double kill, so it is a 2 versus 2. Now the rolling thunder is out of this picture. There's no ult for Breach. There's nothing that they can do to keep that position. It's back to the lobby. Now it is Jin, and in this position, it's a 2 versus 2. Do they realize that Slicing is in sight? He gets one. It is all down to Goldo in a 1 versus 2. Denim was ulted towards that heaven position. Goldo has no time to defuse. As it might be a 7-5 and a completely insane round from Denim to make it 7-5. And what a half from the Bristol Bay Bargrays.
Shadows traveling.
Denim, a great use of utility there, blinding 3 players with his paranoia in heaven, and then slowly picking them apart one by one, and then ulting out of the way of any danger, making sure that he stays safe and the man advantage is still secured. Now, being 7-5, Yetis are looking a little rough, especially since attack is very hard for this map. However, they are known for quite aggressive plays, so maybe they might be able to push through any kind of defense that the Bargrays do seem to set up.
100%, but now we're back into the second half, and it is going to be the side
The
of...
one way you were talking about. Here it is. You love to see it.
Yeah, there we are. Coleman is reading my words. Is he watching the stream? Can we check if he's watching the stream? But no, we're only messing. But yeah, we do see the side of the Yetis now going into attack, but now with a 2-round deficit on attack as well. It's going to be so hard.
Most definitely. Goldo does seem to be waiting for a flank. Unfortunately, Stain Whiffling does have the better aim in that scenario, especially getting shot one time in the back of the head. He flicked and tapped him. He was not having it. And now man advantage does not go to the Yetis, even with a nice flank watching.
Yeah, maybe Golden was watching. Golden was watching towards the top left side position, towards that radar. And as I'm speaking, everyone is just getting decipated, and it just doesn't matter anymore. It is just Rogue in a 1 versus 5, and yeah, what a round on the Bristol side to get the 8th.
Most definitely, as Slicings does seem to be wiping up Rogue there from the floor, making sure no one really dies. A team ace, I believe, that round. Everyone getting their one. And now a timeout. The first one in this series coming in from the side of the Yetis. Surely they have a lot to discuss here, as not a lot of things are really going their way. Especially on defense, they didn't really play too well to their strengths. However, on attack, after this save round, I'm sure they're going to be cooking up some kind of strategy to stay competitive and to stay in this game.
They might be cooking a nice meal, or they might be burning the food, I would say. But it is going to be a nice timeout, as you said before, for the side of Roehampton Yetis and Bristol. They're looking good. Again, as we said before, defense, map, and split. It's so hard to break down a defense, especially having someone like Cypher. And as we said before the agent selects, you don't have a Cypher or a Killjoy to hold down a site. Your retakes, your post-plan situations, they're going to be looking dire. And we've seen it from the 8-5, and we've seen it from how the game is planning out.
Most definitely. I think a more standardized Sentinel as Cypher or Killjoy is very much needed on this map. A lot of people pick Sage just because, you know, haha, funny wall mid, right? But it doesn't really work out that way, as you can just easily break it, and then what happens after that? You just have 2 slows, and you're not really much of a Sentinel anymore.
Yeah, 100%. And again, we're going to go straight into the 14th round. Now, an anti-eco coming in, but now they're going to push B on. Now, this is where the Yetis can do some damage, because they've gotten a lot of damage already. Now, Modi is going to get deleted by Slicing. So it's still a 4 versus 5, but they're going in deep. Slicings again gets a double kill. Sim is there to support. Sim gets 2. Jin gets 1. It is just him. Okay, Jin. Don't make me eat my words, but Slicing gets a triple kill. Now it's the side of Yetis. And now, this is the round that matters.
Most definitely. The first buy round here from Yetis. If they manage to mess this up, it's gonna look very dire for them. They'll be in a 10-5 scenario with very little economy, basically meaning it's gonna be 11-5, and it's gonna look very rough for the Yetis if the other team does have a surplus of money after winning 2 rounds like that. Hopefully they, you know, They stay aggressive like they usually do, and they manage to pull this round off. But if they don't, it's going to look very dire.
100%. But now Saint Wolflin is in the middle. He gets one, but Jin already gets rid of him. So that's actually a good trade for the side of the bar Grays. You want that, especially if you've got less artillery. So a Vandal's already out of the picture. Now the Trailblazer is going to come in the middle, allowing Roehampton Yetis. They have to go back. Now Goldo holding towards that A position, waiting to see if anyone is looking to push. The smoke towards B happened. So this is where a split A is going to happen. Now Cypher is so passive, he is going to realize that there's going to be one towards main and a lot of people towards mid. Coleman has to do something magical in this position.
Coleman being alone on A site, stuck back site as well. He really needs to get at least 1 or 2 picks to make this worth. You know, we're going to see how this plays out on the side push here. He does have a one-way on A, the one I was talking about. Here they are.
And you say that, and Coleman gets one. Coleman gets a double and a triple kill with the Spectre. And what a round from Coleman. The one-way smokes them. The one-way cake was completely fine because he just decimates all of them, sprays them all down. And what a round and what a bonus coming in from the side of Bristol Bargrays.
I called it. I wanted to see it on A. I wanted to see those one-ways. They're absolutely disgusting. And not many people really utilize them in the ways that they should. And Coleman knows exactly what he's doing. He held the right position, peaked at the right time, had great trips set up for that situation. And he got his free. And honestly, he deserved to get all 3 of those.
Yeah, that is just beautiful play. The trips were the trips were placed in properly. The cages were just amazing. And now the Bucky's gonna go through. He's gonna get actually stunned. So Modi is already like really low, and it's just looking It's just looking so dire for the Yetis.
Most definitely, with a very low buy from the Yetis and Modi already being low, having to use that Sage heal on him. Never mind, Sage dies beforehand to get taken out in heaven, and they are getting surrounded and picked apart.
Yeah, and Ica does get one in the meantime. Unfortunately, he might get a double. He does actually get a double. He's got a Vandal with low HP, but Coleman gets rid of him. 11-5. And as attacking couple, how do you even get back into this game?
Honestly, it's gonna be very difficult. They're gonna have to win so many rounds in a row and destroy the surplus of economy that the other team has secured. It's looking very rough. This is the worst case scenario. I predicted it being 11-5, but this buy round could change a lot. If they win, it could have a possibility of, you know, getting some momentum and getting back into the game. But if they lose this round, it's looking like GG's.
Yeah, 100%. Now it's the buy round that matters a lot for the side of Roehampton Yetis. Now Modi's already in heaven. He's already dashing, and we've seen so many good rounds from Modi, especially as we've been saying his name wrong last week. I think he's trying to say that pronounce my name right and I will win you games. And indeed, this is happening right now. He needs to be pulling mega numbers to even see this round through. Ica does get one towards Coleman, so that's a great start for the side of the Yetis. The ult is going to go through Rogue, a good kill, and that's a good start for the Yetis.
That's what they needed. The aggression they're known and loved for in these kinds of matches. That's just what you're looking for. However, Slicing does get one, trying to equalize as much as he can. Equalizing it as soon as I was saying that. It's now 3v3 on the retake.
Oh no, don't tell me that Slicing is going to ruin this round for them, as the ult is going to go through, and Slicing gets a quadruple kill and leaves him in a 1 versus 1. He's solo. If he gets this round, it's going to be so dire for the side of Roehampton Yetis. He hasn't got any bullets, 7 bullets left. The timing, oh no, has he gone heaven? Yes, he has. 10 HP and no time. And unfortunately, even though Slicing has done an amazing job getting quadruple kill, it is still around for the Roehampton Yetis.
Godo, very well played there. Expecting a pre-fire after being blinded from Sim. Doesn't peek. Rotates over to heaven. Just great play from him right there. Securing the round, making sure nothing goes through. Even though Slicing did try and steal that back from them at the brink. Didn't really manage to do so, unfortunately. Now money not looking too good for both teams. Whoever wins the next round, the other team is going to be on an eco.
Yeah, you're completely right. So this round matters mostly more for the side of the Roehampton Yetis because it is 11-6. And on such a massive 5-round deficit, they need to start pulling numbers back. And remember when we interviewed Rudy, who was unfortunately not here today, we've interviewed him about his mentality. He said that Haven and Ascent are one of their stronger sided maps, and we can see it now. Split and Lotus, probably not the two maps that they probably play the most.
Definitely not. Maybe a lack of scrims on these maps significantly is damaging them. Saint Waffling does get one, but gets traded, and then Rogue does get rezzed immediately, making sure the man advantage stays on the side of the Yetis.
Yeah, and Ica gets a beautiful double kill. Sim does get one behind though. So what a round from Ica. Modi adds onto the repertoire of kills, but Coleman is here though. A 2 versus 3, and now all of them are low. It's all down to Coleman. 1 versus 3 to ruin the chances. Can he get anything done? Yes, he can. He's low HP now. It's their lineup. He can get anything done! And that's exactly what I said! Coleman gets 4 kills! And oh dear God, that is an amazing round! And that's exactly what I said! They line up and Coleman is there for the taking. And his match point and the final point for the Bristol Bargrays.
Coleman, absolutely incredible round from him, getting a 4K in a 1v3 scenario as well. Gets one, and then the spray over for the other two as they unfortunately lined up there. It's 12-6 with a very shaky buy coming in from the Yetis. It's looking very dire for them.
Yeah, that is so unfortunate for the Yetis, but unfortunately it is kind of their own fault for the lining up, and Coleman just took advantage of them. They were so low in that position. Just a quick tap to the dome, and they're back to the lobby as it is match point. They've got 6 tries to end this and go straight into the finals. That is next week on the 7th. Now the Rolling Thunder from Rogue is going to get dead completely detained, but not for long now as Modi absolutely kills him. Slicing is there for the retake and there for the refrag. Now, Coleman was so close to getting Jin out of the lobby as well. Ica gets another kill. Ica has been amazing this game. Gets double kills. That is a good round from him. It's a 4 versus 2. Saint gets one back, but Goldo dissipates as well. And Jin gets the last kill. And that is a good comeback for the Yetis.
Most definitely, these are the kinds of rounds that they really need at this time, especially since the economy for the other team is looking a bit shaky. They will most likely have to save or half buy to make sure that the next round they have secured economy to make sure they can full buy. This round, it's going to be a little shaky in terms of the buy. Couple sheriffs, couple shotguns, and a classic for Sim. Not looking too good for them.
Yeah, 100%. And now 5 rounds that they need to come back into, and Ica is the man for the job. Modi gets another kill and another entry, and maybe he's done amazing, but he's gotten so many entries for his side, as now Modi and Ica first point of contact towards the A position. They've already got sight, and it's already going to be the spike planted for them.
Slicing does seem to be sprayed through the smoke there with a stinger at long range. Quite unfortunate, but it happens. Coleman stuck in CT. Modi getting 1 and 2. Only Coleman left. I don't think he's going to win this round, unfortunately.
You never know. Never say never, I would say. But it is a 1 versus 5 and absolutely impossible, really, to come into. Unless it's got the mind of Spider-Man to completely one-tap 5 people and defuse a bomb. Even if time is not on his side, then Modi gets 4 kills. And the next round is important because it's 4th round and it's full buy round for the side of the Bristol Bargrays.
You know, Divin, are you getting a little bit of deja vu? Because I believe I am. As the 3rd map, once again, in a round deficit from the Yetis. They came back last week. You think they're going to come back again?
You know what? Never say never. And I want to see it. I want to see this comeback happen. We've seen so many clutches from Jin. We've seen so many clutching from Slicings, the 4K. We've seen so much of this game. I want to see more, and I'm ready for it.
Yes. Most definitely, as they do seem to be stacking towards a quick little dink there on the elbow player, getting Saint Waffling down to very low HP. With Sim watching his heaven. Modi about to peek it, and Sim gets taken out. Man advantage for the side of the Yetis.
Saint Waffling is 1 HP. What can he do in this position? He doesn't get checked, actually. That is ridiculous. He doesn't get checked, but Modi actually checks him now. He wasn't checked for a lot of time. And maybe he was playing slow and trying to get more than 1 kill. But yeah, that is bad for the Bristol side. And if I was you, I would just save for the next round.
Most definitely. In this kind of scenario, it's looking a little rough, especially with not really the best ultimates.
Spike
You know,
planted.
Omen and Cypher, they're not really known for big plays with those ultimates. So they do seem to be saving for the next round, trying to secure whatever round they can, as they only really need one. So playing it safe does seem to be the best bet here.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, that is such an unfortunate round for the Bristol side because Saint Wolflin did have the right idea, the right mindset, the right mentality to hold. But I think with 1 HP, you might as well go for the kill, might as well get as much as you can. And because he didn't do that, he got no kills. And unfortunately, it is going to be the 9th for the Yetis. And you are right, I am getting a little bit of deja vu. Not a lot of it just yet, though, as they still need to get 3 more rounds. But yeah. Well, yeah.
Last second Omen spot right there. You know, cheeky little jump scare. Playing FNAF apparently. This isn't VALORANT anymore. 9-12. Honestly, if the Yetis win next round, my deja vu is gonna be through the roof. Because I've already seen this happen once before. And honestly, if I see it again, I'm just gonna be perplexed.
Yeah, every single time we see this. And we are going to get ready for the 22nd round. We see a judge in play right now as we're talking. And let's see what this judge can do in this round. We've seen a lot of good judges plays in the last round on Bind with Yoru from Ica. But can we see Sim top it off on the tower side?
He's definitely holding close, and he gets the one that he really did need there. Taking out one does get taken out by a nade from Ica. Good utility from the side of Yetis, making sure that he just gets traded immediately no matter what. They do seem to be cutting noise a bit, and a re-hit A is looking possible.
Now looking at the side of the Bristol Vegas, there are 4 versus 4. Now Ica's going straight ham towards that heaven position. Now there's only 2 people on side, but it's basically a stacked position from Bristol. Now if the Yetis choose to rotate, they have got full sight. And as long as the trip gets deleted, they've got sight. We say that, and Coleman is already here. Now Coleman is going to get a free kill, a beautiful one. He's there on side. He almost got a double one. Jin is going to refrag. Raze is here. And are they going to check Slicing? Slicing has got a chance to win this round for them, and yes, it does. Jin gets the refrag. And it's
30 seconds left.
Maybe Slicings could have waited for a bit more. They didn't really spot him, but in the heat of the
Spike
moment,
planted.
you can get whatever you can in that kind of situation. If you get spotted, you need to take the 1v1 immediately. You're going to be at a disadvantage. Both Yeti players pushing through CT. However, they did ward it earlier. Maybe they forgot.
Potentially, but no, look at Jin, the timing. You know, Denim knows. How does Denim had an idea? That was perfect execution. That's good brain coming in from the side of him. But now the stun is going to go through the defuse. Oh no, don't let the defuse go through. He's halfway already. The smoke is going to go through. Is he going to hold it? Oh no, he's not going to hold it. The time is going to go through.
One enemy
One.
remaining.
And he's not going to have
Last
time,
player standing.
unfortunately. And the timing here. Is he going to go through? He's going to hold it. Bro, can he get it? And yes, he can. And oh dear God, it was just such back and forth. I couldn't even keep up.
These rounds are getting down to the wire every single time. And it's 10-12. The Yetis are still grasping on an absolute Sisyphean level struggle here. Fighting uphill every single round. But they do seem to be pulling through. Honestly, I've seen this happen before, and I'm seeing it happen again. The Yetis are absolutely disgusting with their comebacks. And it does seem to be happening here.
Yeah, 100%. 2 more rounds. And now, because they're going into a half bye, it is very, very, very close to that overtime. And we are going to go into a bit of a tech pause situation. I think it is something to do with internet. But yeah, just every single round has been crazy, crazy, crazy. Just ludicrous rounds. Just both teams doing exactly what a semi-final, what an upper bracket semi-final should be like. Both teams just going back and forth, and we don't want to see anything else.
Most definitely. Ica here. Definitely showing up his performance from last game. He did not let that, pull him down to the deep depths. He's 25 and 16. Very great performance here from Ica. Not to be outdone by Slicing, also keeping it in the mix. 22 and 16. Both race players really doing a lot for their teams. The buy from Yetis looking very nice. Not looking too nice on the other side. Some judges, a sheriff, and a Spectre there, not Spectre, sorry.
Stinger.
Yeah, Stinger there.
That's the one.
It's looking a little rough. It's looking a little rough.
Yeah, I would say so. But 3 judges, you know, you never know what could happen with 3 judges. It's just, especially in the right range, it's a one-shot wonder. But in a map like Split, it's only used in certain scenarios. But yeah, we are going to go straight back into the game as both teams are ready. And we are ready for the 23rd round, and a very important round for the Yetis. Potentially, they can make it an overtime.
Most definitely. Also with the Yetis having, a great shot from Safe.
Spike
Saint
down
Wolflins
mid.
absolutely took the words out of my mouth. It don't even matter what I was about to say. Taking control of the round, 1-up in this very crucial round, and with a result available, it's looking interesting.
What a shot. That is, sorry, absolutely ridiculous. Now, Coleman, he's playing in a more aggressive situation now. Now, they've gone the orb and they've decided to go back to Roehampton Yetis now with 1 man down. And look where Denim is. Now, they've got full information that there is no one human on A. It's either mid or it's either B. Now they've got 3 on that B position, so this round, especially with these judges in these choke points, can do a lot of damage, and this is where Slicing needs to do a lot of work. He gets 1, can he get more? Oh no, he can't. Modi gets 1 back, but look at the damage towards Modi. Ica unfortunately misses the satchels. He gets 1 towards Saint Wolflin, but it is 1 more person, and that's by the name of Coleman. He gets 1 for the Stinker, but also 3 frags. A 2 versus 2.
30 seconds left.
At 2 versus 2 with the weapons they have.
Spike planted.
Very good for them. Definitely. Godo and Ica playing an up and down position here. If they get flashed a single time by Omen or by Sky, it's going to be looking unfortunate. Here comes the Omen Paranoia. Misses. And they take him out with a classic. And then take out Godo with a Vandal. A very good series. Yetis were pulling it back for quite a while. Unfortunately,
Thrifty.
couldn't take it all the way like they did last week.
Defenders win.
And that is so unfortunate for the Roehampton
Come follow me
Yetis,
again
as
when
they're going
you're
to go
trying.
into the lower bracket to play tomorrow to potentially get back into the final. We might be getting a rematch, but yeah, what a game. A best of 3 again, as always. We've seen 13-10 on Bind, 13-7 on Lotus, and of course 13-10. Ica, of course, the man of the match with 26 and 17 kills. And we're going to go into a little bit of a break before we come back with some post-match interviews. And welcome back, everyone, to the playoffs for the University Esports UK and Republic of Ireland Winter 2023 Valorant season. I am joined, of course, with Cubley as my co-caster, and we are here with Saint Wolfling. Saint Wolfling, how are you feeling?
Feeling good.
Good. We're gonna ask you a couple of questions about how the game went. Of course, an amazing game from both teams, but just from my end, I thought I'd ask you is, of course, the first map wasn't exactly what you expected. So how did your team sort of brought that mentality back up to kind of win the last two games and win the set?
Well, I feel like Bind isn't one of our like go-to maps right now. So I guess we just chalked the loss up to that. And then we were very confident in our Lotus. We've played it quite a lot. So I feel like we just had confidence going into that game. And then after that win, we just sort of carried it forward.
That's good. I like it. That's good. Any questions from you, Cubley?
I do have one question for you, Saint Wolfling. You did seem to favor the operator quite a lot on attack and defense on Jet. Your playstyle was very pick heavy. How would you say that helped you during those matches?
Obviously the operator is very strong. Like if you get one and then because I'm Jet, I can just get out, or I can put myself in an angle that is very aggressive. And then if I get one for free, then it's like a 3-4v5, right? So that's a really good advantage for me to have. So I try to do that like a lot so I can get that advantage for my team. Yeah.
That's great to hear. Now, last question from me, of course. Now, you've got the finals next week on the 7th. Now, I don't want to, of course, cause anything, but would you rather get a rematch against the Roehampton Yetis, or would you want to see a different team? What would you want to expect? Of course, now you've got the experience against Roehampton Yetis, so would that be in your favor if you were to get a rematch against them next week?
I think it would be good to get a rematch against them. I don't know if you know, but they were playing with a sub for this game because one of their players had some, I think he had another tournament or something, but I think that was their IGL as well, so it would be good to play them again with the actual full team.
Yeah. That sounds good. And any other questions from you, Cubley?
I have one more question. How are you feeling after beating both the last split champions and the champions before that, and also beating a team that was on a tear recently during this tournament? Do you have high hopes for the finals, and how are you feeling generally as a team?
I think as a team we generally have good vibes. We're feeling very confident for winning the whole thing. We just take each game as it goes, and I think we're generally very confident.
Yeah, and I think me and Cubley had an amazing time casting your game. It was absolutely amazing. Again, thank you for coming to the stream, and thank you for allowing us to ask you some questions. You did amazing, and we can't wait to cast your next game in the finals. I hope you're prepared.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Thanks so much for being here with us, and I think we're ready to kind of end it. Me and Cubley, it's been an amazing time casting for you guys. Anything else you want to say, Cubley, before we end it?
Not really. As always, it's always been a pleasure, and I just hope you guys can all stick around for the finals because I'm sure it's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, 100% is going to be an amazing time. Of course, the finals, of course, we do already have one team, which is, of course, the Bristol Bargraves. So, of course, they're going to be seeing tomorrow who they're going to play next week. But it's been Cubley and Divin, and, of course, we're going to see you guys next week for the finals. I'll see you guys later.